Good morning, Sherilyn. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Y'all, few people. Good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know y'all have entered the friend zone. I want to take this time to say good morning, kings and queens. And y'all, I want to start off by saying that I had promised, well, actually, I didn't promise. It wasn't a guarantee, but I made a poll and I was asking if you guys wanted a late night knife. A late night knife. Tongue twisting. A late night live. A late night live. That's what I asked you guys on a poll. And I got comments for that poll, but I got them on the video. But anyway, I did not, because something came up that was highly important last night, and I had to get into that. So I could not do that live. But nevertheless, we're gonna talk about that this morning. I think that was in the poll as well. I was like, "Are y'all good till tomorrow?" But anyway, I'm gonna add to that because I want to start out talking about something, y'all. I want to start out talking about something. Y'all know what time it is. If y'all on the way to work, y'all first shift is good morning. Y'all have a good shift and all of that good stuff. Y'all have a good weekend this weekend. Y'all be safe. Okay? Now we gonna start off with something else. Okay? First of all, I want to say, did y'all see the white fingers? Did y'all see the white fingers? I want to talk about that for a minute. Hey, Queen. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I want to talk about that for a minute, y'all, because that right there, y'all know how yesterday I was talking about gross. That was it. Tata is gross in her actions. Okay, she is gross. And when I say gross, I mean gross with all capital letters. Okay, about 3 S's, maybe 2 O's. Gross. Gross. Okay, not just because we seen and heard, not because of we seen and heard a new elderly client, okay, with the question mark, okay, alleged client, but because in her actions, it was gross to me, guys. It was gross to me because a woman of that age, and a woman that says she is better than all women on this platform, she is better than all. And let me stop hollering, since they swear up and down I be yelling. They said she is better, y'all. Better than all women, all viewers, all of her targeted audience. Okay, which by the way is women according to her. Her actions and her uploads, okay, is gross. Now, she wants to say, "Oh, it's my channel is listed up on entertainment, even though it's real." You know why she's saying that? Because of my commentary and the things that I say. But see, sweetie, okay, Tater, because I know you're gonna catch this replay if you ain't up already in there looking for crumbs. Okay, we're different because the things that I talk about, they it really it highlights the things that you do. But we're not just talking about you. You know, I have said, I don't know how many times, that there is plenty, millions, thousands of tater tots out there. Okay, so we're talking to those people. We're talking about those people. We're hoping that the message gets to them. Okay, now I see, guys, I'm watching the numbers and I see people coming in and they leaving out, coming in, leaving out, and that's cool. Okay, so I want to encourage y'all, stay put. Okay, because it gets greater later. Okay, this is just the opening. So if you're coming in, make sure that you smash that thumbs up. If you're not familiar with the friend zone, honey, go on and subscribe. You're doing yourself a favor. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're helping yourself, okay, and you're helping this channel as well. So y'all, when I say gross, it is gross. And I say that with conviction because the things that Tater Tot is doing, she is literally repeating what's already been done. She's repeating. Now, some of y'all, nunchucks, okay? You're repeating too. Yep. I've said that, and I'm going to continue to repeat. Sometimes you got to repeat to these children. They don't hear you the first 3 times you said it. Then you got to cuss at them. Now they hear you. And to do it right. Once you cuss and unleash on them, they do it right. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the commentary. Sometimes Brazzy got to repeat what I done said already. Okay? Check this though. Now, I'm going backwards a little bit. Okay? We're going to start off talking about this fair day. I had a fair day. That's what she said, y'all. Now, y'all listen to this now. I had a fair day. But what I'm seeing, okay, is that she puts up thumbnails. Okay? And the thumbnails all of them are her. Okay, which they're really deception. Okay, they're all deceiving. They're all deceiving as hell because the picture is just a picture. Okay, what's underneath, what underlies the picture, that's what tells the story. Now, when people click on, okay, when they click on to that thumbnail, thinking that they're gonna see something relevant, see something, of some type of substance, no, ma'am. They click on the thumbnail and they might see Mardi Gras. Or they might see her sitting in the blue squeakinator. Okay? Or in this case, y'all, a fair day, you click on that thumbnail, you're going to see the brown screen. For the entire video, the brown screen. She ain't sitting over there talking about nothing. She ain't talking about nothing. And the reason why I keep saying that, okay, because not only is it the truth, she ain't talking about nothing. But it's also a dang on shame to me. You have an audience that is tuning in, that is listening, and you're not giving them anything to listen to. You're not giving them anything to listen to but a bunch of lies. That's it, okay? Now, y'all, we sing, hey, Foz, good morning, happy Saturday. We sing, y'all, the hand. Okay, let's just be clear that she tried to hide. That's why she covered up, when they went to the Chinese buffet. Ooh, Chinese buffet. Girl, you got a whole senior citizen and you had him take you to a Chinese buffet that cost him might be $12.99. Might be $12.99 after the dinner special. The dinner buffet might be $12, $13, $14.99. Okay? Now, at the time she made that, it was dinner, it wasn't lunch, okay? So it was less than $20. Girl, you's a cheaper. You is cheap. Now, Tater talked about Marilyn Monroe yesterday. So she tried to make a comparison, compare herself to Marilyn Monroe. But boom, listening to me. Because what I always say, she be acting like she the black Marilyn Monroe. Girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down over there in that corner, because you cannot compare yourself to Diana damn Ross unless, and I told you about that, unless you was talking about the Diana Ross in Lady Sings the Blues when she was doggone hooked on heroin, or fentanyl or something. Unless you was talking about that Diana. But Marilyn Monroe, baby, you can't compare yourself to Marilyn Monroe, okay? Even though you said, oh, yeah, that was my favorite hoe. But, girl, she was a paid hoe. You could never, ever, in all caps, compare yourself to Marilyn Monroe. She got it done. Not on top of that, she sought out. We seen that senior citizen hand sharing the plate with... Right. Woo, and you know I was up on it, folks. Okay, so y'all go over there to my community wall, honey. Go over there. But I'm going to piggyback off of Fox's comment in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, because what y'all are seeing is just repeating. It's already been done. Okay, boom. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Just keep listening, right? So one day, she said on a fair day, right? Now she wasn't there for the whole video. I'm telling y'all right now. She wasn't talking about a thing. That's why it was so short. You click on it, it's that brown screen. She ain't talking about nothing. So her, in her mind, long as she get the clicks. You know how she say, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm getting paid for this. I'm getting paid for this video. Okay. Get paid for it. That's why I keep telling you, honey. Boy, you wait. It's gonna be a shocker when YouTube makes this system. Watch and see now. Watch. When they redo, update them community guidelines. Ooh, it is gonna be some content creators looking around like, what? I'm just saying, because I'm predicting it. Y'all heard it the other day. I'm telling y'all, they're going, they gonna take that pat on the back. They gonna try to get that little credit, okay? Because they gonna updo that. They're literally sending out checks and paying people to sit up and cyberbully and talk all kind of, scream and yell and call people bitch, you stinking hoe, you this, you that. Just over and over for hours. And then they have a whole gang of people behind them doing the same thing. So when I tell y'all they coming, y'all just wait on it. Watch. Okay? Don't forget I told y'all it's gonna happen. Now anyway, y'all, so in this video she was saying how she enjoyed her date, okay, with what we now know is with the old white man, okay? And we should be seeing, I'm going to tell y'all now, be on the lookout, okay? I'm going to be here with y'all. We should be seeing her with the LLC. She, a deed she going to show. Guess she talked about the website. Woo! She talked about the website. Then she went on, y'all, to talk about how she going to put the young guys on the back burner. Honey, you should have been put them on the back burner. I tried to tell you way back when you met Rex. When you first met him. See, I'm gonna tell y'all why I be on point. Because when she met Rex, that was right when she had shut down the Johns. When she had shut down that and stopped really showing it. I kept up with it, so like she shut it down. I made her stop. I went so far as to talk about noises. And I already knew this side, if she's sitting on them young, false, they don't want her. I tried to tell her that. When Rex when she bought them Jordans and advertised them Jordans, show everybody them Jordans, I said, girl, come here for a minute. Let me tell you what's up. Let me tell you what's up. He just made you out of a sugar mama. That's it. He finna take you down through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. He finna literally drag you. Okay? And we have seen in the whole entire year since she met him last year, we have seen him drag her. Okay? Period, point blank. So, she said, oh yeah, I'm gonna put them on the back burner because they draining and toxic. Girl, you're draining and toxic. So that's why you kept them. That's why you kept them around, because y'all fit each other. Y'all was compatible. Okay, if he was draining and toxic, babe, which we know that's just her way of projecting. She's talking about herself. You're draining and toxic because, for one, you don't even know how to cuff a young dude. You don't even know, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. Them YNs love an older woman, baby. They love us. What y'all call us, false cougars? They love us, okay? Especially the ones that got it together, know what they doing in the kitchen, know what they doing in the bedroom. They looking good, honey. Still, girl, what? Still flexible, can still get out. Girl, they love us. What? Okay, I'm just saying, because our mentalities is different. But Tater Tot, they don't really, they're not fooling with Tater Tot, because for one, Tater, she don't keep up with how she look. She don't care how she look. That musty odor Derek said that she got. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how I take baths. I mean, set up and made a whole live about that, about whether she take baths or not, but won't make a live about the things that Brazzy be talking about that really make sense. Okay? I'm just saying. Fox said that's true, and y'all already know, okay? Y'all already know. Fox is my moderator. Y'all already know he's a man, and if he says it's true, baby. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? Now, y'all, going forward, right? She said, she said that they're toxic and draining. She's the one that's toxic. She's very toxic. Now, over the course of watching her videos, y'all have seen where she's toxic. She's very toxic. Even her mama made a video right here on YouTube talking about her negativity, her nasty attitude, her disposition. We've seen her and Lawrence in the car when he wanted to go to the lake, and she couldn't. We know for a fact, I do. Okay, some of y'all knew. I know for a fact that she cannot. She's one of those people that cannot enjoy society, cannot include herself. She can't be around a group of people. She sticks out like a sore thumb. So how she tried to come with that fake ass confidence and making, oh yeah, look, oh, that's fake, y'all. I've been telling y'all that is fake. A person that does that, they out there telling on themselves by doing it. I mean, an insecure woman, their feet turned in. They can't even stand straight. Their legs ain't straight. Their feet turned in. That is a sign. Okay? That is a sign of their low confidence. That is a sign of low self-esteem. Look it up. Okay? I'm telling y'all. Look it up. Boom. So we have seen over the course of the years, seeing her be out here, copying off of everybody, doing what somebody else is doing, right? Doing what somebody else. Her mom even said it. Oh, laying on your back is not a career. That's where her mentality is at, though. Okay? That is where her mentality is at. That's where it stops. That's all she thinks about. A Peter, them hoes, yeah, I got the honey, I'm gonna shake what my mama gave me, and honey, she ain't give you nothing if you had to go down to the Dominican Republic and get a bottom shelf BBL. Okay, you couldn't even pay top notch and got all these doggone men in these purple and yellow and white books and all this, that, and the third, and couldn't even get a top shop. Okay, you couldn't even go to Houston. You couldn't even go to ATL. Okay, I'm just saying, right? So y'all, check this, right? So then she gonna go on, they serve their purpose. And I'm asking, I'm looking, y'all, and I said, what purpose is that? Girl, I know you ain't talking about them shooting up the club. Now let me say it like that, for lack of a better word, okay? I know you ain't saying that they serve their purpose by jumping up and down on you. Baby, they getting what they need, okay? They giving you what you need. So that's called a even exchange. That is called a transaction. Period, point blank. I don't care how she try to spin the narrative and make it like what it's not. We all know, come on now, this is the friend zone. Y'all already know, I talk real life over here. Okay? We already know all that. He give me what I need. Yeah, girl, we know what you need. We know. We done seen it. It's all around your nostrils. We done seen it time and time again. Baby, you come live and don't even clean up before you come. Period. And when I say clean up, y'all, I ain't talking about cleaning up the background. I mean cleaning up your nose. Period. Okay? People done literally call that white residue. Is that booger sugar or is that snot? I done had to literally make a live and break the common code down. Okay? Break the common code down, because she would want y'all to think that it's just her nostrils running. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey or fried bologna. No the fuck. Because when I told y'all on that live, y'all know I got the regurgitate for a minute. I got to go back. I told the people on that live, I said, see, the common code, one thing about it is it do allow you to breathe out one nostril while the other one is stopped up. Okay? So that can't be snot. Oh, no. Then, honey, we done seen, y'all, we just did a live. Well, we looking dead at the shadow on the wall. Now, what is your shadow? How your shadow bending down, and your shadow is putting something up its nose. That's what it looked like. I'm just saying. Okay, so argue with yourself, with your shadow and your lamp that don't got a lampshade and all this that. Don't argue with me. Argue with what you is sitting on your couch doing. What we caught the shadow doing. Period. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying, right? So she said that they serve a purpose. I mean, I didn't get that. I just really didn't get that because me as a 53-year-old woman who says that I am the guru, I'm the celebrity of YouTube. I just would not have said that at all. That they serve their purpose. There's no way that I would have said that when you scrambling. You is at the bottom of the totem pole. There's no way I would have said that when people is looking at a bunch of damn trash, a whole shower, a damn nursing home shower seat as a table. Get the hell up out of here. I just wouldn't have said it. Okay, I just would not. See, some would say, "Oh yeah, all she do is tear her down." No. You can't say that I'm tearing her down. You can't say that I'm tearing her down. Y'all, they already tried that with the 4 false strikes. Okay, they swore up and down I was bullying and tearing her down then. Okay, YouTube said, "No, the hell she not. No, the hell she not." Now this one is, boop, get on up out of here. Period, because it happened just like that. And here I come. Here I am. Here I come. And here I am. Boy, I Bismarck. Get him. Okay, I'm just saying. So, y'all, my question is, what the hell type of purpose is they serving when nobody ain't giving you nothing, nobody ain't buying you nothing? Not now one of them young boys, okay, especially the one she took that thumbnail with her head right there at the little boy's growing. I said, "Oh my God, child, you saw his look, that line of hair that go from your stomach down to your genital area." Seeing that, I said, "Damn, she is bold, just bold, just don't care, bold." And she's embarrassing. And that's another reason why Queen D, her mama, don't dang gonna put her up no videos. I'll be damned. Somebody that birthed you in the world, man, nobody want to doggone you embarrassing me like that. And I'm on this damn this platform, and everybody can see my channel, see what the hell I put up, can come, "Oh, that's her mama. That's her mama. Well, look at that. Her mom." It's just embarrassing. Okay, so that's another reason, y'all. So anyway, y'all, in this, the difference to me in how an older gentleman treats you. Okay, this is what she said. It's, because it's kind of different. That's the reason I'm going to put them on the back burner, because it's kind of different how an older man Y'all see how it got quiet? It got quiet just like that when I heard her say that. I said, "Well, what the hell is the difference? I want to know. You must be you must be different. Period. What's the difference though? Tell me, because even you could say the young ones. Let's just say she got a young stable, she got a middle age stable, and she got an old stable. None of them, not now one of them from now stable ain't did a damn thing for her. Period. We're not lying about that. I'm not lying about that. Show me somebody that has done anything for her out of the 9 years. If you've been here from day one, show me somebody that's done spent some money. Show me somebody. And I ain't talking about no Boat Jeffrey. Somebody getting a damn monthly check every month. Okay, a fixed income, and give her most of their check. No, I'm not talking about that. Those people are victims. Okay, them old men like that, they don't know nothing about no YouTube. They don't know nothing about, honey. They just want to feel. They want to feel. They see that big butt. That's it. And their mind, in their head, they anticipating getting the feel, feeling like they got it. It's this 20, 30 years ago. Y'all know how old men do. Come on now. If you're in the medical field, you already know them old men, even in the hospital, in them nursing homes, they still be flirtatious, gimme, okay? They be gimme. They still want to feel your butt and all this and that. And you an aide and you working for them. You bend over in front of them, see if they don't touch your butt. I'm just saying, okay? So no, we're not talking about them. But she said it's a difference. Now she want to make like that this is a difference in old men. Because this old man client, okay, somebody she done met on a dating site, that's what it's given to me. Some strange man that she don't even know, could be Jeffrey Dahmer's brother or cousin. She don't even know. He takes her to a Chinese buffet, y'all. A Chinese buffet. I got to repeat that. Girl, what? Girl, you is cheap. You is cheap. No wonder you ain't got no clothes. No wonder your heel hanging off them damn slides. Huh? I mean, now, you know, it's different when you ain't, a woman ain't got nobody. It's different when she's single. It's different. But you over there say that you got options. You over there say you got all the men wrapped around jizzles. You over there say that oh yeah, you know, I stopped traffic. You saying all that stuff. So I know good and well you ain't letting them take you, Tater Tot. I know you ain't letting them take you to no damn Chinese buffet. Girl, you know you can order Chinese buffet for your damn self off of DoorDash, girl. Huh? Under $10. Girl, what? I mean, if you give them a little tip, it might up your 10. Let's just say $20. Girl, you mean to tell me that you letting somebody play you, your values, your morals, huh? For a $20 all-you-can-eat buffet? Get the hell up out of here. Girl, that's why I say you is gross. You is gross for a woman. You make the woman species look bad as hell. Hey, honey, I can't wait. Yes, I can't. And I can't, y'all. I'm going to be right here. I cannot wait until YouTube get rid of that gross interpretation of a woman. That thing over there sitting up, okay, representing their platform, defaming their platform, spreading all this misinformation about their platform. I can't wait. I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait. I'm going to be right here and going to talk about it too. Going to break it down too. Show Liz. Now, so going forward, y'all, in this video, and then we're going to get on, we're going to move on to the next one, right? Because she wasn't talking about nothing. Okay, ain't got nothing to talk about. She wants y'all to think that, you know, yeah, I'm going to get back. Yeah, I got to get to the back. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. I'm going to get to the bag. Y'all, she was sticking her tongue out. Oh, my God. Boy, she was so happy and giddy. I said, what the hell? Girl, you is happy and giddy because you literally had to go to a dating site and all them men on there, you back to choosing them old white men. Get the hell up out of here. She don't have no morals or values, Queen said. None at all. Zilch. Zero. Negative. That's right. She don't have none. Ain't no way in the world. Honey, I think it was the day before yesterday, somebody commented, you used to be a model. And I used to be. Y'all, just like that. Used to be. And then went on. She didn't go into no details. Who she might. That's when you know she lying. Because she don't follow up with nothing. Just, you used to be. Used to be. Okay, and didn't say nothing else, right? So I'm looking, and I'm like, what? It's a difference in how an older gentleman treats you. Yeah, it is. You're right. Okay, I'm agree with Tate on that. She right. It is a difference, but she said it's a difference, right? You know, older men, they might have more experience than a younger man because they've been out here. They've been around the belt a couple times. They've been around the world. They done had all kind. Okay, they done had all kind of women, right? Versus a young man. That's the only damn difference though. Because you can find a young man, baby, and he do the same thing that an older man do. He do the same thing. You can find a man. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say older or younger. You can just find a man. If a man is into you, he really wants to lock you down. He want to be with you. He's showing you his interest in you. You damn right. He is going to provide. If you what you want to eat, baby? What you want to eat? Whatever you want. I don't care. Whatever you want. What you got a taste for? You know, he gonna come back and say, oh, it don't matter to me. I promise you. A man that's into you like that, that's gonna be his answer. When you reply and say, I don't care, whatever you want to eat. See, you know what I'm saying? His reply is going to be, well, it don't matter to me. He's literally giving you the option. He's putting the ball right back in your court. That's a man who wants to be with you. That is a man who is trying to show his interest in you. He's putting you first with something as small as the option, the decision of where y'all gonna eat. Man, let me tell y'all something. Men, young and old, car, bills, hair, maybe an allowance. I'm just saying, special days, cards. I mean, text. They text some text all the time. Okay, some don't. You might get a text here and there, but you know they're gonna show you in other ways. They're gonna show you. You just gonna know. You're gonna know when somebody is checking for you or not. You're gonna know that you're not going to have any type of confusion about where y'all stand. Period. Point blank. Okay. So don't y'all listen to any of her trying to give some damn body some dang on relationship advice, girl. No. No, no, no. Don't y'all do it. Okay. So it's all, to me, when she say, yeah, you know, I'm getting to say all these bad. Girl, she just talking. She just talking. I told y'all yesterday, she just be running that thick ass tongue. Don't even be knowing what she be saying, what be coming out her mouth. So a commenter, while she was live on this A Fair Day, y'all, a commenter came in and they was like, you always keep your options open. And she, yeah, woo. And I'm like, what? You are. Why you tell her that? And we was just talking about options yesterday. Why in the hell did you damn tell her that? See, I'm telling y'all, some of them nutty buddies over there, they weird too. Some of them, boy, I'm telling y'all the truth, they can't stand her. Some of them can't stand her. Some of them is doing that so that she can continue making herself to be a fool. Some of them be literally trying to stroke her ego, make her stick out, make her act more of a clown, make her look more like a damn fool just for their own satisfaction, their own entertainment. I'm telling y'all, okay? I'm not wrong about that. So, boom. I just feel that if we was to talk about them options like that commenter said, baby, whoever commented that, if you listening, you do know that all them options is weird. Every last one. All of them weird. Okay? They either weird, they taken, let's see, or they ain't thinking about her, don't really want her. Okay? I'm just saying. You know, so when we talk about options or men, okay, you should really be seeking clarity. You know, you should be really seeking out, not attention. You should be looking for things that's going to help you level up. You shouldn't be looking for no damn attention. I didn't come to your live with that thick ass, damn molded, damn green ass half tongue sticking out your damn mouth. And y'all, you know, trying to rub something in and make these women feel some type of way just to literally make yourself feel like somebody. But it's evident. Everybody that got their own opinion. Most people think she's not hitting on nothing. Most people think she's not sugar honey iced tea, y'all. Most people think that, and that's their opinion. They got rights to feel the way that they feel. Look at the things that she really uploads. Look at the things she done did, uploaded in the past, said in the past, did in the past. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, we can even talk about the damn China. Even the damn China needs to be picked up and took to the nearest incinerator, if you ask me. If you ask me, because nothing over there aligns with nothing else. Nothing is right. You know, she does not make any effort. She don't try to get a subscription here, there. You know, she hasn't tried to become a better content creator. All she does is sit her stinking tail, you know, in the chair. Okay, and I say stinking, y'all, because the things that she say, the attitude that she brings, it is stinking. It is stinking. Now, do I know if her body stinks? I ain't sniffed her body. But Derek, the man that I interviewed, the mystery man that drove from Florida all the way to North Carolina to sit down with me, he said that her body was musty. He said it did not stink. It wasn't foul, you know, to where like a skunk. but she had an odor. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I can say stinking, okay, because of her attitude. Period, point blank, right? So I just feel you should, when you are looking for, when you in the dating pool, and this is for men and women, I think that you should be seeking more things than just attention. If you're an attention seeker, you might need, that's a you problem. You might need to get you together first, okay? Because ain't nothing gonna work. An attention seeker, that's a trait of a narcissist, okay? Period, point blank. Right, queen. Okay, I'm just saying things that people normally look for when they dating. You know, we talked about is money more important than dating? We talked about that yesterday, and that was a good live. And if you missed it, I encourage you to go and watch it. Okay, it was a great live that we had yesterday. But some of those things that we didn't mention, it might be consistency. I think we talked about that yesterday. Consistency. What does that person do over time? Do they follow up with you? Does their words match? Does their actions match their words? Because anybody can say they're gonna do this or that, but do they really do this or that? Okay, that is consistency. Okay, intention. What's your intention? Good morning, KT. Good morning. Happy Saturday. What's your intention? You meet somebody. What is your intention? Is your intention to just knock it down? Is your intention to just knock boots? Ain't that what they knock them boots? Hit that. I'm just saying. Or is your intention to help level him up, help show him the way? Okay, let me hold a flashlight, babe. Let me hold a flashlight while you knock them weeds down. Let's do this thing together. Is that your intention of literally being a couple? Okay, and literally becoming self-made. Is that your intention? Clarify that for me. That's what you need to be looking for in those conversations, right? Another thing is lifestyle and the alignment thereof. What's your goals? You know, when you out to eat, and don't go to no, I'm gonna tell you right now. What? Chinese buffet. Oh, that's something you do when you already in a doggone relationship, honey. Y'all might be living together, you know, or living apart, but y'all done been together for a little minute. That's something you do down the line. That is not hell no. That is not equivalent to an icebreaker. You meet somebody, y'all never went out on a date. No, he better come correct on that first date, okay? He damn near better roll out the red carpet. I'm just saying, okay, on that first date, that is like, where you really, you trying to impress the person that you with. You know, you gonna wear something on the first date, girl, you looking edible as hell. What? You looking good and smelling, honey. Who? I'm just saying, on that first date, you do not go to no all you can eat damn buffet and you over there like a pig just oh no, hell no, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, that's just almost like Derek. You know, Derek, the ex that I interviewed. Hell, she let him take her to Goodwill on a damn fucking shopping spree. Didn't even know him like that. She let that man take her to a thrift store on a shopping spree. Their first date, y'all, was to the Olive Garden. The Olive Garden. Whoo. Huh? Okay? I'm just saying, the Olive Garden. And y'all know, honey, I had a field day. What did I break it down? Did I? So much so that I got 5,000 subscribers in 28 days. That's when you know. That's when your commentary on point, boo. Okay? That's when your commentary on point. But no. I'm just saying, okay? So y'all can take it from me. You know, that's why I always want to reiterate the fact that I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. You know, because I know my intention. I know my intention for talking to the people. I know my voice, my opinion matters. Hell yeah, it carries. I want it to carry and carry some more. Because some of them people back there, they might be wearing hearing aids and can't hear that good. Okay? Point blank period. Now, so what now? I'm just saying. So anyway, y'all, their goals. What's their mindset? I mean, values. And what like social habits. You know what I'm saying? These is things that like you talk about on the first date and stuff. That's how you get to know somebody. But you know, I don't get it. This is all, it's like a regurgitation. It's like a repeat. That's why I say now, at this point, y'all, Tater Tot does not. Okay, she does not have anything to talk about. Okay, what was popping was Rex. Okay, a lot of people was coming to see Rex. A lot of people was coming to see that drama of Rex, of finding out about the second car, his Jeep being in a woman's name, finding out about the baby mama, finding out that he was literally going to see his kids. And what I figure is that when she used to be in the car, she was I'm a ride too. I'm a ride too. Yeah. And he go in, but she sit in the car and he stay up there for hours. Okay? That's what we now know. So anyway, y'all, period. Like I was saying, these people, they were to me, they was coming to see him. Okay? That was entertaining for them. Even with the fact that a lot of things she was paying for, mostly everything. I mean, and when I say mostly everything, I mean the important things, because it was never any let's run out and get breakfast, let's go and do brunch, or let's go to this dinner for her to be the YouTube celebrity. Oh, I can make you a star, and oh, I'm this, and oh, I'm that. It just, dog, well, why your dude ain't feel that way about you? You the only one who feel that way. You just feel that way about yourself, huh? Nobody ain't looking at you like that. Nobody not treating you. Nobody is saying that your lifestyle, you ain't doing vlogs like your description says. So the lifestyle that you are putting up is that of a junkie. I mean, people out here really done pop stuff, done pop lies, they done went crack codes, they done went up in vaults. I mean, damn, girl, you're over there, ain't really got no credentials to do nothing, because I don't care what you say, ain't no reputable group home, assisted living facility, nursing home, hospital, I don't care, ain't no place really gonna let you work, and you got a doggone felony sitting up on your record where you done doggone sold whatever you might have done. Even for some of y'all that don't know, watch what you put up on Facebook, because a lot of these corporations and jobs and stuff, you do know that they go right to Facebook. Okay, they go right to Facebook and they can see what you're putting up. All right, so I just wanted to throw that in there, a little bit of information for anybody who did not know. Watch what you put up, okay, on Facebook, for real. So y'all, let's go ahead on, okay, and I am going to talk about I absolutely love it. Now, that was the video that was uploaded before a fair day. When she absolutely loved it, that was when he was there. Okay, that was when the old man was there. Woo. Okay. Now, before she uploaded, I absolutely love it, y'all. She would be laying, or she would be behind that brown screen. So she keep on, I'm going to be in the video. I'm going to be in the video. Girl, that's for you. That's for you. Okay. Point blank period. She telling herself that. Okay. Cause I never seen a comment where, people back to back, several people asking when you going to come, when we miss you. I just didn't see that. I did not see that, period. Okay. So anyway, she would be laying there when she did come through. She laying there looking all distraught. Looking, just looking like something going on. Now, check this. The I absolutely love it. Wasn't it right after the show was? Wasn't it right after the urine results? Yeah. Ooh, y'all stay tuned, because we're gonna get into that next. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that next. Y'all see the title? Yeah, honey. We talk about this because I threw this in here. These are the 2 videos. I threw these in here, honey. I wanted to talk about these before we get into what it really says. We're gonna get into, and we about to in a minute. I'ma show y'all she ain't doing nothing but sitting over there. Boy, honey, she surely is doggone omitting information. She omitting a lot of information. So, y'all, now, on this I absolutely love it video. So he in the next room, and she happy. Let me go get some moisture for my lips. And I laughed. I said, moisture for my lips. Instead of just saying, let me get some chapstick put on my lips. And then, hey, why hell? What the fuck you need to say that for? I mean, they kill me coming live, hitting go live, and sitting there digging around in their damn pocketbook, or looking on the table, shuffling through papers, trying to make it look like they busy. Like, what the hell? This was shit that you could have did before you even came live. What is the purpose of just sitting there, okay, making like you looking for a damn bid? What is you looking for? A receipt or something? I don't get it. What the hell do you be looking for? I just don't get it. I just do not get it. Why not? Well, ain't nothing too prep. I mean, hell, they just sitting on the couch for the whole video. They just sitting on the damn couch. Okay? Hey, James. Hey, gorgeous. How's the world's prettiest lady? James done. Okay. Okay, you already know. Now, see, that's crazy that you timed him out, James. Because he said hello when he first came. Good thing I didn't see the second one. But you but you timed him out. I didn't even see the second video. I didn't see the second comment. But the first comment, he spoke. Ain't that something? That's how they do. They'll try to sneak their comments in by speaking first. Ain't that? That's punkish. I'm not speaking to somebody I don't F with, period. Honey, I can see you and don't see you. Child, I ain't finna speak to you. I ain't finna highlight you, call you. What? Fuck up. Child. Anyway, y'all. So like I was saying, the old man, he in the kitchen. And she went to get her some moisture for her lips. Honey, you must go in there to get a bucket of water. Okay? You must be going to get a bucket of water. Because, honey, you going and a Brillo pad. Because you need it for that damn thick-ass white damn line that just will not go nowhere. I don't understand that. Anybody didn't catch that live? We did one specifically about if you have a white line on your mouth, okay, that you cannot get rid of and you don't seem to know what it is. You done had it for years. You know, I did my research on that, right? I found out what that white line is. And we had a live on that. And there was some pertinent information in there too. Okay, so boom. Y'all might have to go and check that out because I don't know the name of that video off the top of my head. But anyway, y'all, check this. So he's sitting in the kitchen and stuff, or wherever he was sitting, whatever room, while she going to get that moisture, okay? And then you can hear him say, listen, y'all. Ooh, can I try some? Or is that too feminine? What? Can I try some? Or is that too feminine? I said, oh, shit. She done damn went and found another weirdo. Man, girl, if you don't get on up out of here, girl, if you don't get on up out of here, what you say? That, what did you say that dude with the dookie locks, he was doggone too much of an alcoholic? Girl, I would have dealt with that before I dealt with some weird little old man acting like he that old man. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it was a episode on Cheetahs where the husband got caught in the room with another woman, but he had a fetish of wearing adult diapers, y'all. All he wanted her to do was doggone, I don't know what he wanted her to do, but I know the man was in the damn pamper. So you could just use your imagination to what he wanted her to do. Okay? Honey, you gonna get just wait on it. Be patient. You gonna get to wear your adult diaper. Okay? You gonna get there. Trust me. It's inevitable. Everybody turns back to a baby when they hit a certain age. If you didn't know, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Okay? I'm just saying. So you hear him, y'all. He said that, is it too feminine? Can I try? So what the hell you want to try putting something shiny on your lips for? Why? Why? Weird. See what I'm saying? Weird. That right there, y'all. Weird. Weird in all caps. Weird as Hell, weird. That's why I tell y'all, going on them dating sites, man, you rolling the dice, okay? I don't know if you're going to hit no 7-Eleven. I don't know now. I do not know if you're going to roll 7-Eleven messing with them damn dating sites. You don't know who you going to get. Hell, what is that, for colored girls? That damn movie with the dude, old girl met. She met him. Remember the one that walked her home? And then when they got in the house and she had made, I think she was making him something to drink or making him a plate or something. And she turned around and he attacked her. Yeah, that 4-letter word that start with an R and end with an E. Yeah, he did that. Or commenced to. But that movie right there, that would go to show you. You meeting these strangers and you inviting these strangers in your house, you don't know what they lie to do. Okay, just because they old, just because, hell, Jeffrey Dahmer was up in age. He wasn't damn young, even though he had all his life been, on the weird side. But Ricky Ricardo, what's his name? Wasn't his name Ricky Ricardo? Charles Manson. Hell, he wasn't damn young, okay? He wasn't young when he started that bullshit that he was doing, okay? And then he formed a cult. Jim Jones, he wasn't young when he started. He formed a cult. See, I told y'all, that's Tater Tot. That's what she doing. But that weird stuff, she's and she tried to use like the Bible. She tried to throw it off, you know what I'm saying? That smoke screen. She tried to put that smoke screen up to make it seem like, that's not what she about. But boom, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Okay, if they ran and put them false strikes in on me because I was saying, oh man, she strike me like she an antichrist. Man, she strike me like she a skin crawler. Yeah, I was saying that stuff. Because, you were striking me like you might be a skin crawler. Every time you play with the religion, you play with the Bible, you got stuck on the two words, grace and mercy. You were sitting down there with Thomas at the park. Thomas was talking about smoking crack cocaine. And then until he found out you live, and she said, yeah, I'm live, I'm recording. Then his conversation switched to, oh yeah, I want my woman to be in long dresses, yeah, carry a Bible, all that. Then when she made like she went and got baptized, yeah, she made like she went and got baptized and took a picture with a deacon. But we ain't see him no more. Did nobody ever see him no more? She ain't go on no Wednesday and introduce man, let me get him on. Introduce him, none of the, the choir rehearsal. She didn't introduce none of them. Maybe the lady of the church, the mother of the church. She didn't introduce any of them. It was just straight a man. Everything surrounding her is a man. But all these men, she don't have nothing. She don't have nothing to show for it. There is no way that you got all these options and your car had to sit. There is no way that you got all these options, baby. And you have to literally wait on the 21st of each month. You laying on your back. Feeding these mugs lobster tails. Yeah, good fish. Yeah, maxing out your EBT. You maxing out your doggone direct deposit. You allegedly squatting what the people think. Okay, but yet and still, they walking around in Jordans that you done doggone bought. But you got on slides with thick socks and your heel hanging off. Make it make sense. We women. Let's talk about it for a minute. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. I'm just saying. You got all these doggone options. All these men. Rex was living the luxurious life. He think that's luxurious, Hey, he think that's luxurious. I don't know if maybe he was doing what DJ Unforgettable said that, she tends to do when she meets some guy. She'll tell you to lie and say it's this and say it's that, knowing that it ain't. Okay, if you want to literally go and hear that man said it. Boom, Adrian Slays is exposed. That's the name of his video. His name is DJ Unforgettable. Go and look it up. Okay, so I'm just saying, hey, I'm just saying. So my thing in saying all of that, y'all, is that it is repeat. She's already done everything that y'all see. You know, in the past, now a lot of y'all might be new, but she was coming through with, you know how she just even on this video that I'm talking about. I absolutely love it. She was literally, y'all know the group of people I used to talk about. Yeah, I remember the Latinos. Yeah, the Latinos. That's how we came to find out that it seemed like you was over there squatting, because she tried to tell everybody that, yeah, somebody done tried to take my lock off my doorknob gone. And I said, no, they did not, ma'am. Will you please stop lying to these people? The only thing, them damn Mexicans, whoever, Mexicans that own the building, Latinos that own the building, honey, they came with they damn, oh, she won't give us our key back. She won't get the hell on up out of our shit. I told y'all, the grandma was in there patting out them tortillas and frying them, and all of them came over there, and they probably all sat around that big pot of doggone oxtails and meat and stuff they be eating, honey, had a good time, and they talked like mob bosses. No, we just want to go. Grandma, that was it. The final word was Grandma said, we just want her out. We want our building back because Marco and them, they just got evicted and they need somewhere to stay. That's the other cousin. I'm just saying. But she wanted, in all seriousness, y'all, she tried to make everybody believe that an intruder tried to break in her house. And I came through and I said, y'all, that's not true. She just talked about Latinos up and down. She talked about their music, the way those people dress. She talked about the parking in the building where she was living. It was something about parking. And the two ladies, okay, both of them was Latino. They parked there. She claimed she went off on them, this, that, and the third. Probably didn't say a damn thing. Waited till she went live, and she was shooting threats. She was sending threats out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get y'all. And yeah, watch what she say. Yeah, you gonna wish that you had a never met me. I mean, just doing all this talk. When people talk like that, it makes me think that, yeah, they more than just a skin crawler. It makes me think they working in witchcraft. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. Cause why in the fuck is you saying stuff like that? You don't even know me like that. Why is you saying stuff like that? You can't fault somebody for saying she had like she a skin crawler. Cause how in the hell she was like, I'm gonna make you wish that you never knew me. And you did say that, Tater. You know you did. Even YouTube, honey, they in here monitoring this video right now. Even they know she said it. Okay? And so she was like, on this video, y'all, I absolutely love it. She was like, y'all know the people that I used to talk about, yeah, because it's predominantly where I stay. The people, I ain't watched the entire video, y'all, but she bought them people up. Okay, I don't want to put no lie out there, but she bought up that group. Let her tell it, group of people, but they're not a group of people. Don't label them as that. That's their culture. Okay, that's their culture. She is so ignorant. She is so ignorant and do not know how to articulate anything that she be saying. Okay, point blank, period. And that's why I come through and I try to teach you guys and tell you guys the truth of the matter of things that she wants y'all to literally be sitting up looking, trying to see through a damn smoke screen. Period. I mean, that's just her up and down, and like I said, I just can't, I just can't wait till they updo, redo, update. I don't know what they gonna call it. Go back through them community guidelines. Add something in there about this commentary. About people sitting behind phones and cyberbullying and yelling and not really adding no kind of educational value, no kind of substantial value or anything to their commentary. I mean, they're going to update that, I do believe. So anyway, y'all, when I said that this is repeat, yes, ma'am, it is repeat. Yes, ma'am, yes, sir, it is repeat. She did all of this before. There was a time when she was bringing every other day. It was like every other day, y'all, a new man. Every other day, I promise y'all, on a stack of Bibles, Every single one was Caucasian. They were older. They either wore glasses or they looked to be like in their 70s or 80s. Every time. Every single time. She never, ever, ever came from a restaurant, y'all. She never went live from a restaurant. I promise y'all. She never went live from a restaurant. Queen, you've been watching. She never came live from a restaurant. She always came live from like a park, in the car, taking a ride, in the car again. She always was in the car. And I said, prostitutes, they do that. They do. They turn their tricks. They do their transactions. Some work out of hotels, motels. Some work out of alleys. Some work out of car. Some of them just do it wherever they can wherever they can just drop it and give me 50. I'm just saying, okay. So during that time, I started noticing. And I did, I done told y'all, I'm the type of person where if I put my mind to something, I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm not going to stop doing it until I know I got it down pat. Period. Until I know I got it accurate. And I don't like to be bothered while I'm doing it, right? So, and it's a lot of people like that. So I started putting my foot on that. And I started doing research and doing more research. Every time she uploads something, yeah, I was right on it, just like y'all. Okay, I was a consumer / content creator. Okay, and but with my content, I like to give a educational value. I like to give a message. Yes, I do. That's just me, right? And so they would be in alleys, like I said, cars, trucks, vans. She did not discriminate. They would be black, African, white again, white. One time she did have a Latino man, and he could not speak English. He just kept, but he did know how to say, I got to get to my kids. My kids. I got to get home to my kids. He did keep saying that. And I think that man, looking back, now I never said this before, but looking back, being that man was saying, I got to get home to my kids, I think his woman was at work. And it was his job. He got off. He probably had like 7 to 3. He got off at 3. The kids' school normally gets out between 3 and 3:30. I think that it was his job that, boom, she might have worked second shift. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But he kept saying that he had to get his kids. So I think that man, she wanted to sit there and go live after the meeting was already done. The transaction was already done. We already through. So instead of her getting on out and going on by her damn business, she want to sit there and make like they done went to a 5-star restaurant, but they ain't got no kind of proof, ain't got no receipt, ain't got no tip, nothing. Just her word. And so, I just found it very, very lackluster, and I was like, just because she say the shit, I've always thought that just because she said that don't make it true. Now, how this shit going down, you know what I'm saying, just with her and nobody else? I've always thought that. How this shit, no, hell no, it don't go no like that, girl. I've always said that, y'all. Always said that. And I started showing people, and I did that so long, not just with him, that she stopped. She stopped, y'all. She stopped putting up videos where she was showcasing all of those special guests, close friends, and what she call them? Special guests and close friends, mostly. That's what she used to say. And guess what? I took her down with that. She stopped doing it. I promise y'all, the last one she did was Dirty Fingernails. Dirty Fingernails was the guy. She was walking hammy up the street with her back turned. Dirty Fingernails had real big rims, and he had a Jeep sitting up on them. Done messed up the bottom of that doggone Jeep. Okay, done messed it up. I mean, the Jeep ain't worth nothing now. Okay, little do these dummies know, these dumb young boys. Little do they know that the car that you took off the factory rims, you took the factory rims off and you put on some rims that you went and bought just to make it look better. You do know that you just decreased that car's value. It doesn't appreciate in value when you take a manufactured piece off, dum-dum. Nobody didn't tell you that. Anyway, that's why I say them YNs, they love them cougars. Okay? Because cougars know. Period. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, she did. She stopped with dirty fingernails. She stopped and she bought him. He was the first black dude. And then Rex. And then after Rex, it was all of them that she claimed cleaning up and at the restaurant. Well, anyway, back to dirty fingernails. The very first one, guys, after I shut it down, okay, dirty fingernails met her with her back turned. And I assessed the video. I assessed it. I said, hold up. She walking. He pulling up from the back. Dirty Fingernails thought that she was a dude dressed as a girl. So picture this, y'all. He pull up. She turn around. Now he see her face. Nobody, or they ain't Jane, gonna tell me. She looks like a man. She got features of a man in her face. I don't care. People already done told her she look like Walt. Been saying that for years, how she look like Walt. Walt with a wig. So boom. How can somebody say that, I'm tearing her down by saying that she got features of a man? She do. We've been saying that. That she look like Walt. We've been saying that for years. Walt is a man. Okay? So just picture in your mind her turning around and walking up to his Jeep. First day you meet him. Y'all only talk for, we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt and we're going to say 30 minutes, an hour. Same day he meets you, he give you money and say, go in the store and get a couple of items. You come back live and what we see on the table, somebody emailed it to me and said, well, I'll be damned. They said, Razzie, this was not there be on the last live. She did the last live 2 hours before this one, and this was not there. Everything else is on that table that was in the last live. So now it is some KY jelly on the table. Where did that come from? Was that one of the items? Y'all see, I had my people doing the exact same thing that I was doing. I had taught them. Yeah, I had taught them how to use your active listening skills. Use what you see. Don't just zone in on her, on them craters. Honey, we been seeing that. Well, who don't know that she got it out? You can connect the dots. Who don't know that? Who don't know that she wears a set of braids for 6-7 months? Who don't know that? We don't need to keep on talking about that. We don't need to do that. No, but what we need to do is start looking at evidence. Start looking at them small things. Small things can go over your head and you will miss the entire picture if you don't get it. You will miss the entire story if you don't look at all the small stuff. Boom. That's how people found out that Rex had another Jeep in his name, another car in a woman's name. Period. And then, because I had already taught him. And somebody caught the tag. And caught the tag. They ran the tag. Found out that car was registered in a woman's name. And that woman linked back to him. Period. Okay? So I'm just saying. All right? So, boom. That too. That is the way, I'm sure. Okay? Who knows? We wasn't there. Who knows why YouTube vindicated me? Who knows why they reversed everything in my favor? They probably said, hell, honey, she might don't be what they say, camming up. She might don't be. But I tell you what, the stuff she be talking about, I bet she can help somebody versus what she be talking about, or they be over there talking about. I bet you that. And they been out here for how many years? And how many years she? None. And her, how many years? I'm just saying, try to get rid of me. Come on now. That girl, come on now. You be better playing in traffic. Go play in traffic. Run out in traffic. You be better. Give us something to talk about. Because really and truly, you ain't talking about nothing. You hurting more than you helping. You sitting over there cyberbullying somebody. Period. Baby, you'll be better off telling somebody to film you running across the damn highway than sitting up yelling and screaming like you be doing. I'm just saying. Y'all, let me get on. Let me into this commentary. Okay? This heat. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, my thing and what I think is that Tata is going out with the bang. Okay? She's going out with the bang. This channel too. It's me. It's just what I think. Okay, it's just what I think. I think she is trying to deceive everybody, and she's trying to deflect. She's trying to deflect from the fact that she has protein in her urine, and she's not telling y'all the whole story. So there's one way she's trying to deflect. The other way, right? If you fast forward a little bit further, she was already trying to deflect the fact that Rex left her, trying to deflect with keep on talking about him. But at the same time she doing that, what was I talking about? Girl, we don't care about no Rex. I want to know about Carl. Tell me who Carl mama is. I want to know about Carl. Did I not stay on that? Boop. I'm just saying, I stayed on it so much till she ain't have no choice. I made her. I told y'all, pressure bust pipes. I stayed on that so long, she doggone, yeah, Rex, R.I.P. the car. And I look, I say, what? Dang. Long as I stayed on, you could have been said that. You could have been said that a whole year ago. A whole year later, now you just not saying R.I.P., huh? To your cousin, the cousin that literally got money in your pocket. You used his death to come up, to get money in your hands, and the money went from your cash out to Rex's hands, But Carl wasn't no kin to Rex. None. That was your cousin, I'm just saying. Now who gonna tell me karma ain't what it is? Karma comes when you least expect it. You get what you put out. You damn right. You reap what you sow. And what she did when it comes to Carl and Sean passing away in the same month, within 2 weeks of each other, what she did was very freaking wrong. Because why she didn't doggone capitalize? Why she didn't get money off Sean death? There go another question. Why she didn't get money off Sean death? Why she got it off of Carl? I'm just saying. Anybody want to answer that? Nope, I didn't think so. Because most people know. Most people already know. Some people done already dropped their opinion. Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Because it's alleged that Carl was her son. It's alleged that Carl was her doggone love child from when she was a little girl. And he came out because Queen just spoke. Queen up in here now. Queen came in the live when I was live one day. And Queen said, well, shoot, Brad's girl, you know, she had a full-blown relationship with her mama brother. And I said, who now? Y'all know what her and I say who now in a minute. Say what now? Who? Yeah. Queen said, no, I'm not lying. And I said, oh shit. Now Queen just took my favorite icing, y'all. That cream cheese, honey. She rubbed that all on that cake. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah. So literally, there people have speculated and they have said, okay, that in their opinion, they think that Carl was her son, and Carl was conceived from the relationship that she had with her mother's brother, which is incest, guys. When family members, when they have intercourse or they link up, whatever they do, that's called incest. Okay? This new age term, I think, is taboo. Okay? But yeah, a lot of symptoms and stuff. The child, if somebody gets impregnated behind that, the child might come out all warped. The child might, that's hints, y'all. Okay, let me give you an example. The Hills Have Eyes. Period. In the movie The Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, ain't them all them people that you see in there? They related. They related. The brother and sister done had a baby. That baby might have came out with the biggest damn forehead in the world. I'm talking about an eye sitting right there in the damn middle of it. Yeah, got 3 fingers. I'm just saying, right? So people they literally came to me and they emailed me and they was like, but because why is it, I see what you're saying, Brezzy, why is she so quiet about Carl? Why is it so mute about Carl? And Carl couldn't even talk. Now I can see if Carl had did something, had did some things, and yeah, man, we just ashamed to even doggone say anything about you because you making our family look bad. But damn, Carl couldn't talk. He couldn't talk, y'all. He couldn't say anything. He couldn't walk. But one thing I did mention to y'all is that he did favor her. He did favor her. He favored her. Their complexion was the same. Skin complexion. He was tall, just like her and the mama. Okay? Just like her and the mama. I mean, I said that much, you know? But who's to say? So I wanted to give y'all that information about the incest and the taboo and stuff, because I want you to think about it for a minute, okay? So, you know, that too has been a part of deflection as much as a whole year. I did lay on that. Queen talking about, but Queen, no, I am not lying. Queen, no, I ain't lying. Yeah, think about it, baby. Yes. So, I wanted to give y'all that bit of information, right? But I'm saying that because of the muteness, the deflection. You know, see, it's like a timeline. Okay, she deflect from this. Talk about this to deflect from that. Talk about this to deflect from that. And the whole while, I'm over here every time. Gangster style. Okay, Queen. Gangster style. What? Okay, better let them know. How till y'all say, let them know? Let them know. Hey, let them know. Honey, that song will be stuck in my head all day. I love it, okay? T.I. done, honey, he got the aunties coming back out here like, what? Boy got the grandpas wearing the doggone hats cocked to the side. I'm so glad I got me a T.I. in real life. Ooh, I'm just saying. But anyway, y'all. Child, honey. So, like, for real, it's been a timeline, y'all. It's been a timeline. I'm gonna hurry up, y'all. I'm gonna get into it. But I really do. I want this message to hit home. I'm driving a point with this one right here. Okay. Queen said, "Why did her mom shoot her own brother?" Ain't that something, girl? Which, I don't know. But didn't her mama also pick up? The mama also picked up her brother's wife's ashes, so that her sister-in-law's ashes, pulled them out on the cement in the rain. That's what Tater said. Then, you know, this was when they was doing that tit for tat back and forth. The mama done said they smoked crack together. So, you know, you just can't. I'm telling y'all, you cannot believe nothing that she says. It's more to it. I done literally ripped y'all. I'm talking about, y'all better catch up, honey, go back. I don't care which one that you choose to watch. Make sure you hype it up. Watch. I'm telling you, be like, what? For real. Yeah. Every video that I have put up, it literally makes sense. And I am so glad. Thank you, Queen. So glad, because Queen, I mean, literally, you know, if you've been here, you can attest to it. You already know the truth. You already know. Y'all already know if we was, when I did let you guys know about dirty fingernails, like boom. Okay, after dirty fingernails, is it because of Carl? Why did her mom shoot her own brother? Is it because of Carl? Girl, you know, dang, Queen, great mind show do think alike, because I been thought of that. Girl, I been thought of that. I just I didn't want to say nothing. Ooh. But okay, thank you, Queen, for dropping that, because listen, let me make that make sense. Let me make that make sense, because that makes hella sense. That makes hella sense. Now, y'all, bump all that dirty fingernail shit. I was finna tell y'all about that. No. But, y'all, let me get it together. Hold up. Queen. Y'all see, this is how I told y'all what yesterday, day before. You know, it's good when, you know, people can they old, this and that. Honey, being old is a blessing. Child, growing older is a blessing, child. Because there's so many people out here not making it. And if you are, you are blessed to share your experiences, share what you have went through in life. I don't care what topic that it is. If it's something about relationships, if it's something about, oh well honey, let me tell you about this time I was burnt. If it's something like that, not me, I'm just saying, if it's something like that, let me tell you about this time I met this guy and honey, I just didn't like it the way he wore his shoes. I mean, if it's anything in life that you can share with someone that is younger than you, pass it on. If it's something about kids, raising kids, cleaning up, a old remedy, okay? A old remedy from back in the day. A old remedy from back in the day. You know, and it has, make sure my phone's charging. Yeah. And it has something to do with cooking, cleaning, whatever the case may be. Share it. Okay, because it's in the Bible. That wisdom, you got that wisdom for a reason. If you got gray hair, baby, you got them for a reason. Okay, you got them for a reason. It's even in the Bible with that. Okay, gray hairs, that is a blessing. It's a blessing. Okay, now I'm just saying, I know some of us don't want to walk around with a head full of damn gray hair. Okay, some of us just ain't into it. Some people is. Okay, some people is. Some of us ain't. To each his own. But at the end of the day, what's the truth is the truth is the truth. Friend, can you see me in the chat? I see you right now. Yeah. Hey, Tina. Tina Livingston in the house. Yes, I see you in the chat, girl. I ain't seen you before. Is this your second comment? No, that's your first one, ain't it? I didn't even know you was up in here, but welcome in, boo. Third? No, hell no. I know you lying. Let me see. What you say before? How that's your third comment, girl? Let me go back through these comments. Cause I don't be looking down. I just be letting Fox and James. If I know they up in here, child, I don't be looking at I don't be looking at it like that. If I catch something, I catch. If I don't, you know what I'm saying? And they up in here, I know they got it. No! I don't see not now one from you. No message from you. And James only put one person up out of here. And then you can you see me in the chat? Yeah, girl. Yeah, I see you now, but no. Ain't now another chat up there in the whole feed. Nope. And some of the messages are automatically being held. I can't even see them. Y'all ain't gonna see them. You know. See that's the thing when you get subscriptions and stuff. I mean, y'all trolls, y'all can come all you want to. Some of y'all trolls will slide through, but if it's some moderators in here or if I'm on it, okay, it ain't getting through. But that's the thing when you have subscriptions to other channels that teach you how to be a better channel holder, a better content creator, you'll learn how to filter your chats out so that some of them messages won't even get through, baby. Some of them won't even get through. So it could have been like well, no. Because you don't be dropping no stupid comments or nothing, Tina. I don't know. You probably ain't even hit enter. I don't know, but child, I want these people to know about this. Hold on, I want these people to know about this. Queen said, why did her mom shoot her own brother? Now, I hope y'all ain't in no rush. Because if y'all ain't in no rush, then, okay, good. Because Queen had opened up another can of worms and stuff. And we ain't even got to the commentary yet. And, child, Queen then said, is it because of Carl? Well, honey, let me tell y'all something. Queen, I'm saying Ken because I'm looking dead at your name and see Ken in it. But let me tell y'all something. Okay, this is what I think on that. Your first comment is after James's. I see it, Tina, your first comment. It was hell for a review. It said, hey, friend, I didn't know what time you were going live, but I'm in here listening early this morning. Girl, I couldn't wait for you to talk about this one. She love an old white man. Okay, and then it'll tell me I have the option of showing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was your first one. Now, I'm glad you told me that, Tina, because I can show it or leave it hidden. These other ones that YouTube automatically filtered out, I won't even click on them. Okay, because they filter them for a reason. Now, I really, to tell you the truth, oh, white man. She love her old. Well, honey, she must love them old broke white men. Okay. I don't see a word that would mm, I couldn't wait for you to talk about. Yeah, and you know what? I am gonna talk. Child. You know what, Tina? All the thing I can say is that's what floats her boat. That's all them weird ass looking dog. That is her. But it's just repetitive. She already did it before. She already did it before. She already did it before. So that's her. You can hit. I mean, I'm not being biased or anything, but just listen to how Eddie's voice. Listen to his voice. He just as weird. This, honey. Then you see on my community while you see his fingers. But she already did this before. Now, if I was wrong for talking about that, for taking pictures of all them Johns, because I did it, y'all. Because I did it. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. But if I was wrong for doing it, why YouTube would have brought me back out here? Why YouTube would have said, I don't see what she doing anything wrong. But I am teaching people. I'm teaching these young women coming up. This new generation. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everything that looks good ain't good. Girl, you might doggone, literally, huh? Meet some, uh, um, he old, Caucasian. Yeah. Caucasian. He telling you he gonna send you $800 on Cash App. Yeah, you meet him. Yeah, meet him at this nice suite that he done went and reserved for y'all. You go ahead. Your mama might don't see you no more. It happened. You better look at them doggone Instagram girls. Honey, these Instagram girls, they damn running for $500. Yeah, and don't even get to make it back. Ain't that something? And don't even get to make it back. So now you got this doggone 55, almost 60-year-old. She doing the same doggone sugar honey iced tea instead of telling these doggone young girls what's up. We got some weirdos out here. This is an evil time that we living in out here. Things is not the same no more. Instead of you talking like that, you doggone literally promoting pedophilia. You promoting prostitution. You promoting, yeah, unprotected sex. She promoting all this stuff, y'all. You promoting it, girl. And to me, it's almost like she's mad at the world because of what she went through, because of her childhood and what she had to experience. But you was a child. You was a child then. That wasn't on you. That was on your mama. Okay? When you became an adult, though, that's why I told you it's not the beginning of the story. It's how the story ends. It's how you stamp that bitch. It's how you put your name, your John Henry, on that shit, on that story. That's what really doggone makes or break a person. Okay? How you end up. Okay, you ain't get your doggone degree. I'm just saying, and you saying it's your mama's fault. Girl, that was when you was a child, though. That was when you was a child. Okay, period. You made videos and you finally did get it right. You finally got a copy because you kept going live. You finally got a copy. I know that you done swept that under the rug because now you got a copy. You ain't worried about that no more. About your mama not taking you to graduate. Hope I didn't say anything wrong. Girl, you good. I don't know. It might have. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if you did or didn't. And but you know what? Now it's unhid. So we ain't gonna get stuck on that. Yep. But yeah. So to me, y'all, it's just repetitive. Everything that she is doing is repetitive, okay? And I just feel like she know that she can't go forward with nothing else. So I'm just gonna go back. I think that Tater Tot really feels it's a wrap. Okay, I think she really feels it's a wrap. It's like everything that I have talked about in the past. What did I tell y'all? Girl, you making what you say? That you say Bees is jealous of you because you 14 years his senior. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. But yet still, this ninja got you staying in the house that don't got no lights or water. And y'all ain't got no food. Come on now, make it make sense. Huh? Girl, you ain't got no big dog. You got a Scrappy over there. You ain't got no unk. What? You got somebody nephew over there. Girl, get on up out of here. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. So, yeah. So the smoke screens that she want people to believe. Y'all know the same, it's the what? 1K. Okay? It's the 1.3. Yeah, it's the y'all have seen on my community wall. My numbers was right there, the numbers that she getting. Right? Every time I went live, every video I put up, every single one. But how? That's crazy. I ain't never stopped getting paid. They put them 4 straights in on me, and I have never stopped getting a direct deposit. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? God is good. I'm telling y'all, there is a God out there, right? So, what I don't understand is that the stuff that I'm telling you, you want people to think that it's a different way. And I just been telling people like, because there is no way. There is no way that you over there living in a house and don't have lights, don't have water, don't have food, okay? Don't have food, but he's walking around in Jordans. He is driving what she say? Yes, I must say this. Girl, that's a 1990, 89. Girl, if you don't shut up, okay? I'm just saying, you are living like that. Make it make sense to us, honey. Make it make sense to us. Make it make sense. The words that comes out of those pinchers, those penis pinchers, you got to make it make sense. When you say that all y'all bees is jealous of what? What do you have that somebody would be jealous of when you got these ninjas using you, huh? When you literally has to go to a dating site, huh? And fool people into getting with you because you have a BBL that's botched, huh? I'm just saying. Where is it, the jealousy? Where is it coming from? Come on now, speak up. Speak up. I'm just saying. Where is it coming from? What you got for people to be jealous of? Because at this point, I ain't seeing nothing. Your mama done came out. She ain't seeing nothing. Oh, honey, Queen, we about to get into it, honey. We about to get into it. Matter of fact, y'all, we all know. Let's get into it right now, right? Let's don't even wait no more. Okay, so yeah. So Queen was asking, why did her mom shoot her own brother? And that's a good question, ain't it? That is a good question. Oh my God. Queen, you just, honey, you just caught me off guard with that one. But I'm going to give it to you the best way I know how. And that's real. Y'all know you ain't going to get no fluff. You know you ain't going to get no fake over here. No phony. What? I leave that to her because she's slaying. I leave that to her because she's slaying. Even though she's slaying wearing the same jeans every day. Okay? I'm just saying like we don't got no urethras. Women don't have holes. Okay? Like we can shake it. We can shake and go when we pee. I'm just saying. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. Now, so she say, why did her mom shoot her own brother? Well, on this live, okay, let me give them a little backstory right quick, Queen. So on this particular live, she called herself outing her mama. They was doing this little tit for tat. So she was like, yeah, she leaned over gangster style. Looking like a damn fool, right? She said that her mama shot her brother. She said that her mama picked up the urine. I was finna say urinal. What you call them? The urn. Her mama picked up the urn, which held her brother's wife's ashes. His wife had passed away. Okay, but her ashes was in the urn. And her mama took the urn, poured out her sister-in-law's ashes. I would not have done that if, like, somebody paid me $1 million. Okay, some things is priceless, you can't even get back. Now, unless that woman did something to her, okay, or maybe she was just that mad. But my thing is this, y'all check this. Now, I really want y'all to, for 1 minute, I want you to just clear your mind, okay? Because what I'm about to say, it's going to make you think. It's going to make you damn think. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but I have. Last year, Carl passed away in January. Couple months before January, it was Thanksgiving. Everybody, who house? I forgot whose house out that clan that was, but everybody went to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, and Carl was there. Carl was in the wheelchair. Nobody knew that would be the last time seeing Carl, interacting with him, because he passed after that. Ain't that something? On that video, Tater didn't go up to him, hug him. Dang. Y'all know Mama didn't go up to him, say nothing to him. In fact, nobody in the family, I ain't seen nobody in the family try to acknowledge him, talk to him, or anything. Yeah. And so I have, and people, they have said that um, Carl they think that Carl was made back in the day when she was younger. But here is something to look at, y'all. Now, I don't want to, this is just a speculation. I want to make this disclaimer before I even go any further, because y'all know I got people out here, honey, they'll try to take my words and what I say and make like I'm tearing people down and make like I'm bullying and make like I'm this, that, and the third because they want my throne. But you ain't gonna get it, okay? You ain't gonna get it because ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Period. So, y'all, I want to say this before I go any further. This is just my opinion. I am not trying to defame the character of anybody. I am not speaking facts of anything that I cannot prove. Okay? But I am analyzing. I am giving you guys a story to look at. I am giving you things to put two and two together with so that you can form an opinion that makes sense. Okay? If that makes sense to anybody. Okay? I do want y'all to know that with Mama, which is Queen D, with her not having anything to do with Carl, that stands out as a huge red flag to me. That waves its flag. That flag is so damn red you can see it in the dark. I'm just saying. The day that Tatum made the announcement, she was in the car with Mama. She was in the car. They was coming from the grocery store. Mama Mittens, y'all. Y'all know I call her Mama Mittens sometimes. Mama Mittens didn't say nothing. She didn't say a word. And here today, being that Queen asked that question, yeah, I'm able to process it a little deeper. I'm able to think about things a little bit deeper. I'm able to analyze it. Even while I'm on live, I'm analyzing. I'm like, wait a minute. Because to be honest with y'all, that day when she announced Carl's passing, Mama Mittens didn't. She didn't say anything. She didn't say anything about his birth, about his milestones, about his coming up, about the institution. She has never, ever, ever said anything. In fact, it's almost as if he did not exist. It's almost as if he did not exist. Now, I say that because of her not acknowledging him. Okay? I say that because of the clan not acknowledging him. Nobody has acknowledged him. I do want to say this. I think, in my opinion, I think that Carl going to like family functions, because I've only seen him at the Thanksgiving meal. I've never seen him at anything else ever. Oh yes, he was at a birthday party one time. So I've seen him twice. Twice out of almost 10 years. That right there is suspect. And the fact that your mom never said anything, that would be suspect. Because to me, her mom is older than the uncles and Uncle Ray. So that would make her mom kind of like the big mama of the clan, right? And so the big mama ain't even saying nothing about this mentally challenged, nonverbal child that grew up in a nursing facility. Not even nobody is talking about. And so that will make a person who is analytical, such as myself, who asks questions, such as myself, who's very, very, very inquisitive, such as myself, okay? That will make them wonder why. Why? That will make anybody wonder why. Okay? Why she ain't never said nothing about Carl? And the fact that there is an alleged rumor. Now, Queen K, she is in here right now. Queen K is the supporter who informed me. I was live and she informed me one day that, Taylor did have a relationship with her mom's brother. I did not even know that information. Okay? I guess that was during the time that I was not doing commentary on her, right? So she had informed me and she told me of it. And I'm saying here today, if that has any truth to it, because I did question it when Queen told me, and I was like, what? And she kept on like, no, Brett, no, I'm telling you the truth, this and that. I wouldn't lie. Queen said facts. She put this stuff out here. Wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Facts. Honey, y'all, they should make it so we can pin these Wait a minute, how shouldn't me? I can pin it. The fuck? I sure did. I pinned that one. Mm-hmm. Ooh. So anyway, dang. Well, yeah, I was challenging what Queen was telling me, and Queen was basically saying the same thing that she is saying now. I mean, period. So, y'all, wow. I think one might say, and I'm gonna say me. I'm just gonna say me. I'm gonna say one, okay? Because I know it's more people that might think like I do. And I don't look at everything as being negative, but I do look at the time that we living in. I do look at what be going on around us at whatever time it is. You know what I'm saying? And during that time and the things that she uploads, okay, that is why I told y'all I believe Carl stayed with Raynette. And I believe, because Queen told me that one time Raynette took Carl out of the nursing home. And I let y'all know, just in case you didn't, I said, I said, that means that she is the POA. POA stands for power of attorney. Now, it's no secret. It's a fact that strangers cannot just take somebody out of a nursing home. You have to be the POA. You have to be the one in charge of making medical decisions. Okay? Boom. Y'all are going to be like, what? Hold up. I want y'all to hold on for 1 minute. Okay? For 1 minute. I'm going to be right back, y'all. I got to take care of something right quick. Just give me like, this is an intermission, so give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. Ooh, thank y'all for holding. Ooh, thank y'all so much for holding. I done lost the people. I done lost some people, but it don't matter. The show's still gonna go on. For the few people that's still in the live, where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? I think we left off. We was talking about Queen's pinned message about Tater Tot putting this stuff out here. Now, before we go further, guys, someone let me know if my audio is still intact. It's still okay if you guys can still hear me before we go any further. Somebody throw me a thumbs up or so. So I'm trying to figure out if because I did have y'all on holds and I did leave the live for a minute. I'm trying to figure out if my audio is still correct or not. So I did request that for people to drop a thumbs up if the audio was okay. And I have not seen a thumbs up yet. So I am taking it that maybe you guys cannot hear me. So I will end the live and maybe come back if I need to. Because I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes before I end this, and we'll come back and we'll pick back up where we left off. Okay, so somebody by the name of Yanni. Hey Yanni, happy Saturday and welcome in. Yanni said that we hear you. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Um, we had left off and we was literally talking about the fact that Tater Tot did inform everybody that her mother shot her brother, which is Tater Tot's uncle. We was talking about, we was talking about the fact that I was informed that Tater Tot had a relationship with her blood uncle, which is her mother's brother. And we was talking about why the mom shot her brother. And I also was analyzing the fact that nobody acknowledged Carl when he passed away last January. 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after, within the same 2 weeks, another cousin by the name of Sean passed away. And the clan, they acknowledged Sean's life. They acknowledged his death. They acknowledged, they celebrated, with the balloon release, with RIPs. They celebrated a way that a family is supposed to celebrate. And they did not do the same thing for Carl, who was mentally challenged, who was nonverbal, who was in a wheelchair, and who lived majority of his life in a care facility, okay, a nursing home, care facility, whatever. So we was kind of, analyzing and breaking it down. And these are facts, okay? Now, I did see the live in which Tater Tot was outing, okay? To her, she was outing her mom, and she was saying that her mom, she did Swiss cheese her brother, okay, which is Tater Tot's uncle. Now, it was told to me that Tater Tot had a live-in relationship with her uncle, okay? Now, before I left, I'm taking those facts and I'm analyzing those facts. I'm putting those facts with the fact that when Carl passed away, Tater Tot capitalized off of his death. She literally told her audience that she needed money. Her and her mother needed money for Carl's flower arrangement for his funeral. They raised money. The amount was undisclosed. But then she told Rex, she leaned over and she whispered, she thought she whispered to Rex, I got money. Now, I have been talking about that for a minute because that just does not sit right with me. Something about that picture raises my eyebrows. Something about that picture makes me say, Something about that picture seems very suspect. And here this morning, I'm telling you guys to, no, Raw, now I got to read this. Raw said, why are you speaking on the death of someone you using third-party information? It don't matter what information I'm using. It don't matter what information. Tater Tot, did you go in there and you ask her about that, Raul? Now I'm finna block you. Okay. Bye. Now, you can hear me though. Did you go and ask Tater Tot why she capitalized off of Carl's death? Okay? Carl was a cousin. Did you ask her why she raised money for those flowers and did not show the people what they paid for? She did not talk about the amount of money that she raised. Now, did you question the fact that no one seen an obituary? Did you question the fact that no one seen pictures of the flower arrangement, the casket? Did you question the fact that no one seen any information or any proof that the monies that they sent, that different people sent, okay? It could have been thousands of dollars for all we know. Did you question the fact that maybe something about that didn't sit right? Did you question the fact that the mom, her mother, Queen D, Cooks, has never ever hugged Carl? Did you question the fact that nobody said anything about Carl, his life, his death, his upbringing, his birth, his first tooth, his first walk, his first haircut? Did you question that? Did you question the fact that no one has ever, out of all this time, Brazzy has been asking Tater Tot, who was Carl to you? Now, you're telling everybody that he is your cousin. But can you break down how he's your cousin? Who is his mother? Because Brazzy over here, I've been asking her for a long time. Who is his mother? And I've been also asking her, why did you not say R.I.P. at least? At least rest in peace, sleep in peace, skate in peace, eat in peace, something in peace. She didn't say anything. I did. Okay? I did when I went live. I told my audience to, y'all hold up on the comments. Let's give Carl a moment of silence. I gave him that respect. I did a short rest in peace to Carl for whatever that was worth. He was not kin to me, but I did it. So did you question all of that stuff? No, you didn't. But you want to question me why I'm talking about it. Well, let me tell you why I'm talking about it, because it just does not make sense. It paints the picture. This suspicious activity paints the picture that maybe, since Queen said Tater Tot put out here that her mother shot her brother. Queen told me that Tater Tot had a full-blown relationship with her mother's brother. You see the pinned comment? Queen said she put this stuff out here. Meaning Queen didn't make it up. Brazzy didn't make it up. No other content creator made it up. No. Tater Tot put this stuff out here. So I'm telling y'all on this day that the suspiciousness, the things that make you raise your eyebrows and ask questions like, whoa, Carl was mentally challenged. Carl couldn't talk. Carl couldn't walk. Wow. Now, we all know as human beings that when you have incest or taboo or, where kissing cousins like they do up in Virginia, you know how cousins marry each other? Yeah. Excuse me. So I'm saying, we're putting two and two together. Is that the reason why nobody acknowledged Carl? Is that the reason why everybody acts like Carl just did not exist? Huh? Now, people have came to me in my email and have said they think that Carl is her love child. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for repeating the opinion of the consumers? What a lot of people think? Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for talking about the silence, the muteness, the everybody acting shame, didn't give Carl a fair chance? Carl acted like he just didn't exist, acted like he was no one. I mean, come on, y'all. He was disabled. Come on, disabled versus another cousin, who could walk, who could talk, who could sing, who could joke, who could out there busting this and that. I mean, was it street violence? Was it that the way that Sean passed away? Huh? Paul Carr passed away in that home, or at home, wherever he was. He passed away in bed, right? Huh? Or sitting up in that wheelchair, right? Because we know he wasn't playing basketball and dropped dead from a heart attack. We know that. We do know that. So what we're questioning today is why? What is the reasoning behind all of the shame, all of the guilt, all of the quietness? Huh? Why everybody was so quiet when it came to speaking on Carl? Why is it that for a whole year, Tater Tot would not say his name? Why Brazzy had to say his name and say R.I.P.? Huh? But then after a year of me speaking on it and keeping my foot on her neck about it, a couple of weeks ago, she just mentioned Carl's name. Now, why did you wait for it? Why did it take a full year for you to do that if you don't got nothing to hide? I'm not understanding that. And so this morning, before I took that intermission, we was talking about the acts that Mama Mittens do not fool with Carl. She never fooled with Carl. She never hugged him. You've never seen her kiss him. You've never heard her mention his name. You've never heard anything. And so for her to shoot her own brother. Now, Tater Tot sat up and she said this. YouTube knows. They got the video. She was sitting in the car when she outed her mama for shooting her brother. Her sister-in-law. outed her mama for pouring the sister-in-law's ashes on the concrete. Let's talk about it. This stuff makes sense. It makes sense, the questions that I'm asking. But what don't make sense is the things behind those questions. Okay? It don't make sense to not say something about a person, a child, a mentally ill child, a nonverbal child. Does it make sense for me to say that Mama might have didn't fool with him because that was her nephew? Does that make sense? Now I'm speculating. I'm putting two and two together, and I'm trying to form an opinion. I'm trying to form an opinion that makes sense. I'm also trying to drive home a point. Things like this happens in real life. People take a disabled person because of somebody else's decisions, because of somebody else's selfish act, because they did this or they did that, because of the decision that they make. It results in something that they're ashamed of. Equals, you can use this situation: the family, the clan, the weird uncles, the Mama Mittens, hell, even Adrian, even Lane and them. Everybody been quiet when it came to Carl. Nobody talked about Carl. So I'm saying, in my opinion, this looks like a shameful act. This looks like a dark family secret that's going to their graves. Because if it's outed and it's talked about, it makes everybody look a type of way. I'm just saying. She's the one who told us of her mama shooting. Hey, Sherilyn, what you mean? What happened? We're talking about Carl right now, Sherilyn. We're talking about Carl right now. There was a question asked about why Tater Tot's mom, why she Swiss cheesed her brother, why she did it. And the question was to me, do I think that it had something to do with Carl? Do I think it have anything to do with Carl being Tater Tot's son? Some people, they have told me in my email that they think that Tater Tot is Carl's mom because, of Carl's his features. They're very familiar to hers. His skin complexion, his tallness, even though he was in a wheelchair, the fact that, no one, she's mute about him, shamed to speak on him, scared to speak on him. But me, I just raised my eyebrows and say, you will not speak on him, but you did not have problem collecting money. Okay, you used him as a money grab. Period, point blank. You used his name and his death as a means of you collecting money, saying that you were going to get a flower arrangement for his funeral. But the people who literally sent the money for the flower arrangement ain't seen a petal yet. Ain't seen a receipt yet. Ain't seen a vase yet. Ain't seen a piece of dirt yet. Ain't seen nothing. Okay? They just sent, just got scammed again. That's my recollection. Okay? That is my opinion. I'm sticking by it. It seems right for the person that we're talking about. We know that she is like that. That is not the first time that she has scammed people for money. Okay? And no, I am not going to stop talking about it because it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Mama Mittens she does not fool with Carl. But that's not his fault. He didn't ask to be in the world if that did happen. If she did. Now, Queen said, she put this stuff out here. Y'all see the pinned comment? She put this stuff out here in her uploads. Hell, I don't live in Milwaukee. I don't stay next door. I don't brush elbows with her. So I don't know. I'm just doing commentary based off of what she say and what I've seen her do. Hell, I was sitting right there the day she announced Carl's passing. And I was sitting right there when she leaned over and told Rat, I got money. I was sitting right there and I heard it. So yes, I can talk about it. Yes, I can talk about it, sweetie. I don't care how you come up in here and try to, yeah, that's third party. So what? I don't care if it was six party information. She said it, and so did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the six parties. They all said the same thing. So boom, I can talk about it. I'm making it make sense. I'm educating the people. Some people in here, some people that'll catch the replay, didn't even know. Didn't even know anything. What? Say her mama shot her brother. What? You lying. Yeah, some people on the community wall. When I asked, girl, did you know that she dated a whole child predator for years? Did you know that? Huh? 100% said no. Huh? I'm just saying. Said the people that voted said no. Huh? What? I didn't ask on polls. Would you date a predator? Would you date a man that had a past for being a predator, violating children? Would you? Huh? 100% of people done said no. That's right. It is grossly vile to me. Grossly vile. It's horrific. Hey, Lamar. Good morning. It's horrific. Period. Point blank. There's just no other way to describe it. Okay? So yes, everything that we talk about, everything that we have talked about thus far, y'all, and we have been on here for a little minute, right? But everything that we have talked about, don't it make sense? Don't it make sense? It makes sense. Period. Point blank. Nobody hog-tied. Nobody hog-tied. Catch the replay, Lamar. But right now we're talking about, nothing happens, but yes, we was talking about the new quote unquote friend, special guest. Yeah, we talked about that. Right now, we are analyzing a question that was dropped and then a statement that was dropped behind the question. And we're talking about whether, when Tater Tot's mom shot her brother. Yeah, people want to know, well, why did she shoot her brother? And we're talking about that. We're talking about the fact that some people have asked me, not asked me, but told me that their opinion is that Carl is her child. Is her child because not only does he look like her, but because of the fact that she had a relationship with her mom's brother. I challenged that when I heard it. I said, no, I ain't never heard nothing like that. And Queen said, oh, it's facts. She said that. She said that out her mouth. Now, that had to be when I wasn't even reacting. I wasn't out here. I wasn't out here doing no kind of commentary at all. So it had to be around that time. But it was said. Do y'all see the correlation? See how this stuff is coming together? Y'all see how all this stuff that we are learning is coming together and it's making sense? It's making sense, right? It's making sense. And there's no other explanation for why Mama Mittens never fooled with Carl. There's no explanation for why she wasn't in that car to go and see Carl, and he lived at the only one out the family that has a disability, that is nonverbal, that cannot walk, okay, cannot talk, living in a nursing home, okay, and as young as he was, there is no explanation for why she was not in that car. There's no explanation for why at the birthday party she didn't talk to him, didn't touch him, neither did Tater. There's no explanation for why at the Thanksgiving dinner that Mama was at, Tater was at, but Tater was recording. Everybody getting there. Remember the little cousin that she claimed going to the NBA? Remember the next day she took Justice home. Girl, why you take Justice home and not at least show Carl on camera? But we never seen Justice before, and Justice ain't even no kin to you. Let you tell it. Justice ain't even no kin to you. Somebody's child, but we never seen Justice again, right? So that's why I be telling y'all, don't think people don't listen. Don't think that people don't listen just because y'all see the low views. Baby, don't think people don't listen because you know you don't have to click on the video to listen, boo. All you got to do is hover over the video, baby. That's it and that's all. So don't think for 1 minute that people ain't still listening to the brands, okay? They've been listening to me since day one, baby. Okay? They've been listening to me since day one. Hence why I got 5,000 subscribers in 28 days. Because my commentary makes sense. It always has made sense. Huh? It always has made sense. Period. Bro, she had a lot going on. Family is something else. Yeah. Yeah, she had a lot going on. Yes, Lamar. Yes, she did. Man, I mean, it's crazy. Because she claimed his mom, her auntie. No, she didn't. Carl's mom, her auntie died. What was her name? Wow. That she done made up a damn lot. Because now he dead. Now he dead. And so is the mom. Girl, get the hell on up out of here. Man, girl, shut up. If that was the case, y'all would have been heard about Carl's mama. Y'all would have been, I'm talking about 2-3 years ago. You would have been heard that. Now, since Brazzy said something, now she done sat up and thought, oh, I can just say, since he passed, I can just say his mom, yeah, she passed too. No, you just saying that because I opened up that can of damn sardines and I started asking, who is his mama? What's her name? Period. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Yeah. Queen said I forgot. Yeah. Because it wasn't nothing to remember. It wasn't nothing to remember. Period. Now I remember you talked about that situation once before. Yeah. Yeah. You know, some people say, Lamar, when I talk about a situation more than once, oh gosh, she just repeat the same thing. Honey, something I have to tell them, girl, how many kids you got running around your house over there talking? Because sometimes you got to damn repeat yourself to children. Sometimes you got to repeat yourself to your cat or to your pet, to your dog. Sometimes you can't say something once. You got to say something 3 or 4 times for them to fucking get it. Okay? Some kids is so damn managing hellish, you got to damn cuss them out for them to get it. Oh, now you want to act right now that I done cussed you out. You don't want me to talk to you. Hey, baby. Baby, can you just sit down? No, you got the damn. Don't you go up in this store begging and carrying on. Don't go up in this store because we ain't got no money. You got to talk to them like that to get a little act right out them children. I'm just saying. But so, honey, some of these, girl, you funny. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. It's the truth. You got to talk like that with these kids. You can't say stuff one time. You got like Tater. Tater is she is a child. She is a child in a grown woman's body. She is a child. Look at the decisions that she make. She don't even know how to pick a man. Girl, you been a prostitute and you don't even know how to pick a man, girl. You don't even know what to look for in a decent relationship. You don't even know. You just, yeah, he got this and he got that. Look how she was doing with Rat. He got. Your name, your John Henry ain't nowhere on now one of them damn piece of paper he got. Girl, at least the baby mama or whatever woman whose name that damn Jeep was in, but he was driving. Yeah, see, she was smart. You, dumb, act just like a damn Tom's. One of them pink ones, since she like these old men with these little pink, not the dog and the cat. I'm just saying, y'all, don't make no sense, do it? Yeah, it don't make no sense. Ooh, and y'all, y'all, yeah, we done talked about Carl. Oh, child, I tell you the truth. See, that is right there. Girl, you think you undermine my commentary? Baby, you ain't undermining my commentary. I just made your ass damn literally. I just put you up on the damn chopping block. I just chopped your head off, boo, with the damn truth, with something that makes sense. It makes no sense for a fucking a legendary YouTuber who says she's a celebrity, right? We done met everybody else in the clan. The grown chaps. We done met the weird uncles. Yup. We done done met your dog, your mama. Yep. We done met all your Johns. We done seen all of them that shoot up the club. That doggone say it stank. Said your butt was botched and hard on one side. Said you carry damn Vaseline and condoms in your pocketbook. Derek said, she was musty. You let Derek take you to Goodwill on a shopping spree for clothes, girl. No, I put you up on the chopping block and you can't stand it. She can't stand it. The Nutty Buddies can't stand it. All the chicks that's just like her can't stand it. Yes, oh yeah, I remember that situation, right, Lamar? Okay, I'm just saying, I put her up on the chopping block. Now, she done sat back and she done thought, because I've been on it. I've been keeping my foot on that crocodile's neck. Yeah, I've been keeping my foot on it, baby. What? Now all of a sudden, since Carl gone, now his mama gone. Get the fuck up out of here. Why you ain't say that? Why you ain't say anything about that death? You done talked about other people that passed away. You just told us that what she say? Who somebody had passed away. Somebody had passed away. And then when Mama Mitten's play brother one time, he had passed away, and I don't know what the hell she calling me for crying. I don't even care. I know you don't. You know why she didn't care, y'all? Because it strike me for somebody to say, see they mama in tears, see they mama need consoling, see they mama need a shoulder to cry on. You know why she said she didn't care about that doggone man that was like a brother to her mama? Let her tell it. She called that man, I'm going to make up her name, Uncle Ramus. She called that man Uncle Ramus, right? But when Uncle Ramus passed away and Mama Mittens called her daughter, crying, thinking she could talk to her daughter, the daughter goes live, and I don't know what the fuck she calling me for. I don't even care. Oh, yeah. Didn't you say it just like that, Tater? Didn't you? Yes, ma'am. And y'all know why? Because that childhood trauma. The Uncle Ramus, he was weird, too. It's giving that childhood trauma was fucked up with them men that mama used to deal with. That's right. Ain't no telling y'all. She done sat down. Mama said her and Tater Tot done sat down and smoked crack together. Come on now. You don't wake up one day and say, I think I'm gonna hit a rock today. And that's it. One time? Hell no. Ain't no telling how many years mama been doggone smoking crack and doing all that other weird shit too just to get a hit. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. It goes down like that, y'all. It's real in the field out here in this thing that we are living called life. What? It's some doggone nasty people. Look at the movie Precious. Look what her mama was doing to her own daughter. She carried that girl. She carried that girl. She was letting her boyfriend sleep with her own daughter. He made 2 kids with her own daughter. Hello? That was a true story. Y'all seen the credits at the end. What he say? Lee Daniels, he said this movie is dedicated to all the preciouses of the world. We got them out here, y'all. We got them out here. We got Tater Tots out here, too. We got Mama Mittens out here, too. We got a lot of them. This stuff goes down. It's real in the field, y'all. It's real in the field. So, no. She gonna sit up. Oh, his mama died. I know she did. I know that's right. All of a sudden. All of a sudden, his mama died. And he died, too. Girl, get on. If that was the case, girl, you would have said something way when he passed. You would have said something when he passed. Oh, she just a liar. Period, point blank, y'all. She just a liar. Point all the way around. She just a liar. I don't care what nobody said. You damn right. Yes, my commentary is better than that. It's better than yours. It's better than yours. It's better than yours. You damn right. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. YouTube feel it too, and they know it. They feel it, and they know it. I'm not throwing no bones at nobody, but what I am doing is capitalizing on the truth. I'm capitalizing on what makes sense, and it does not make sense to have a whole doggone platform and you not literally putting out no kind of information that will help somebody else. It don't make sense to have a platform and all you doing is cyberbullying, baby. It don't make sense. So YouTube, y'all come through with them updated community guidelines and policies. Okay, I'm just saying, honey. Y'all make a petition and sit on our damn sign it. I'm just saying. Y'all hold on. Yeah. Y'all make a petition, honey. And see, don't I sign the mug? Yeah. See, don't I share it on my page and sign it at that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put a petition out there. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. It just don't. So anyway, y'all, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Okay. Now, there was a video where she was sitting there and she was talking about the great big fat ass man. Y'all, everybody fat but her. Everybody is fat but her. Girl, it don't. It don't. She don't got no kind of shame. She don't got no kind of boundaries, things she won't say, things she won't do. To be that damn old, she don't have no kind of nothing. Then that's why I say it's just given that she just out here existing. Period. You know. I mean, if you look at it, I'm not trying to. I'm really not. I'm not trying to tear her down and stuff, but I'm just talking about what we see, what she uploads, and what we see is that she don't give a damn about nothing and nobody. She don't care how she puts stuff up, and that's a shame. She don't care what comes out her mouth and who feelings she might hurt or anything. I just don't. I don't get it. I really don't. I do not get it. Got a whole platform and got support. People have supported you, and like you just won't say nothing. It's almost like the time when I broke it down to y'all, I was like, dog, she killed me calling women fat. She killed me you throwing up all these challenges to women and stuff, trying to make them feel inferior, trying to side eye themselves and shit, to make yourself think that you better than somebody when really you is beneath people's feet, girl. You is beneath, like them slides you had on that time when you introduced Rex to us. Them damn flip-flops. Yo, big girl, them flip-flops were so damn thin, girl, they didn't have no traction left. None. That's why Rex looked at you with a look of disgust. I went live and I told y'all, I said, you do know, girl, when your back was turned, girl, he looked at you like you was bubblegum on the street that had already been chewed up and had been in the sun. I'm just saying, right? So y'all, she always called people fat. She always called people fat. But y'all, let's talk about her for a minute. You say that man was a great big fat ass man. Uh-huh. Yeah, you say that. Okay. Like she average height, y'all. Like she got the average foot size, y'all. Like she got the average finger size, y'all. Like she got the average height, y'all. Like she got the average shoulder size, y'all. Like she got the average arm size, y'all. Even that man, that itch head big. It's fat. It's all over. Look at them, dog. Look, that's why our braids won't last. Everybody else can go and get their braids. She the only one I ever seen my entire life who doggone wear a set of braids for 8-9 damn months. Soon as she get them done, 2 weeks later, them mugs is stick like they been in about 3, 4, 5 months. I'm just saying, okay? So y'all at 3:46, right? Let me tell y'all, this 4 minutes later, since she wanna sit over there and she wanna body shame people, baby, girl, you about to get it, okay? So she sit over there at 3:46, y'all. She said that, oh yeah, cause she'll say, I had to put his fat ass on YouTube. Like I had to put him all on YouTube. Huh? Girl, don't nobody give a damn about you putting nobody on YouTube. Hell, I guess you do. I guess you do. You talking about like you did Ken, because you put the Chemo on YouTube too. You wanted everybody to see the damn Chemo, the child predator, that man who laid down, yeah, and had intercourse, yeah, with that little 10-year-old little girl and then turned around and slid up in you, huh? You pedophile lover, you, huh? You that desperate for a piece of change that you'll do anything strange, girl. When I say strange, I mean strange. Yeah, you that is why. That is y'all. Boy, honey, girl, you better be glad that I care about my platform and I care about some of the things that I say. Okay? That I really do have boundaries about myself. Look, Lamar talking about not Uncle Ramus. Yes, Uncle Ramus. Yeah. Okay? She is so lost. Tina said she never had any guidance, and that's a shame. She got it now. The guidance she get it from Brazzy, yep, and she get it from any other channel who sit up and talk like they got guidance. They from somebody, like they got boundaries in somebody. That's right. We give her guidance, the guidance that she need. That's why I told y'all yesterday. I'm gonna continue on. I'm not finna give up. Hell yeah, I'm finna repeat and repeat and repeat, because sometimes that's what you got to do, especially to them that can't hear. She's giving that she rode the short bus too, talking about wow. You want to talk about wow? Let's talk. Yeah, everything that she say about somebody else, girl, you know you projecting on your own self. She ain't doing that but talk about herself, y'all. How she gonna talk about her mama? Her mama talking slow with her tongue, and the way she keep licking her damn lips. The way she keep licking her lips. The way her tongue all thick. Come on, like she a damn cow. I'm just saying, okay? She still never said why her mom shot her own brother, gangster style, and Uncle Ramus was there, right? And she not gonna say. She's not gonna say. It's a lot of stuff that hoe ain't said. She ain't answered the questions about, and she's not gonna answer them. I just told the closest that you get to an answer is me. It's me. Okay? We break it down, and I give y'all a real life point of view over here. Based off of her uploads, her commentary. Girl, I'm taking your commentary and making my commentary. How about that? When I say I'm the commentary queen, ho, heifer, huh? Yeah, you. Because you up in here and you listening, girl. When I say I'm the commentary queen, girl, it is mine. When I walked through this sector and I seen that throne was empty, wasn't nobody sitting in it, I claimed it. Period. I sat down in it and I ain't got up. I don't care about your views. I don't care about your false strikes. I don't give a damn about that. Boop. YouTube still vindicated me, brought me back out here, and still put me up on a doggone, what you call them things in the sky? Billboard. Yep, looking down at y'all. Y'all been out here 12 and 13 years and still scrambling. Come on now. And because you're chasing clout. You're chasing clout. For I say chasing clout because y'all mugs had Tater Tot up on your panel. You was making like she was this, that, and the third. Yeah. Let me interview her. Interview her. What? Girl, you know one of your questions should have been about Kenneth Stone. Ha! I'm just saying. One of your questions should have been about him, since you want to interview somebody. But no! While they doing the clout chasing, they want to... How's YouTube for you? This and that. They asking stupid ass questions like, what, you think that's gonna get you close to B-Love or something? Y'all so stupid. Y'all starstruck. Y'all starstruck. Like, for real. Y'all starstruck when really and truly, if you do things the right, another kind of way, you're doing the same thing that Bethany did. Hell, she did it with crab legs. What the hell? Won't you try it with a microphone? You're sitting in front of one, but you can't. But you can't. You can't. You can't. And you know you can't. And you know who I'm talking to, too. Okay, so anyway, y'all, she gonna say she had to put his fat ass on YouTube. And I'm like, girl, what? You talking about like you did Ken, right? You talking about that man who laid down with that little girl, busted her cherry, and then came over there and laid down with you, used you for his front. Girl, he's not into you. He's not into you. He ain't into that botch booty. He's not into them doggone long ass damn things you call breasts. Okay, them water balloons, them cannons. Okay, them watermelons. Girl, he not into that. Girl, please, them things ain't too long. Girl, honey bye. He's not into you, baby. Okay, what about the Johns? You talking about you had to put him his fat ass on YouTube like all them Johns, the Mexican one, Devon, the African, Boat Jeffrey, he old, Bucky, all them, the man with the dog that about kidnapped you, and you talking about y'all see me out with him and something happened to me. Girl, like somebody was gonna do all kind of damn missing person reports. Like somebody was gonna send a welfare check or something. Girl, get on up out of here. You won't even send a damn welfare check for your mama. Get on up out of here. The way you sat and mocked her chronic pain. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about you. Let's put this big old pig, okay? Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful day. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing away. I feel high go, y'all. Hakuna Matata. That was how that shit go. But y'all, she's a warthog. Okay? Not just a pig, old warthog. A big old greasy. A big greasy limping. Yeah, nasty, no boundaries, low self-esteem, don't know her worth, ain't went to nobody's school, can't doggone pick up a man with some class about himself, a man that's got it going on in no kind of way. Huh? We talking about you, boo. We talk about you, Bookie Butt. How about that? Talk about we're talking about you. Talking about everybody else. Talking about everybody else. But now it's time to turn the flashlight around on you. Okay? Period. It's time to turn the flashlight on her, y'all. You know, she did. She did. She showed him. Cause this is what she talking about when she said that. Y'all know what she's talking about. Let me tell y'all the truth, cause she, for some reason, when she talk about stuff, she always omit information. She always omit, and you do know that omit means taking out, leaving out. Okay, she does it on purpose. Okay, y'all know on a video of mine, I have titled it "Selective Memory." This itch got selective memory, y'all. That is that stage 1 or stage 2 that she's not telling y'all about. That's what it is, okay? Because she never talks about certain things. She don't give y'all the full story. And I'm gonna give y'all a good example in just a minute. So y'all stay with me. Stay with me. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do, honey. It's doggone Saturday. And it's raining up here, on and off. But anyway, y'all, she showed the Chimos. She showed the Chimo, the child predator. That's Ken. Show him over and over and over and over and over again on her channel. And that's why YouTube took it. That's why YouTube took it. Then she thought she was gonna get away with impersonation on the second channel. That she made. Honey, they took that one down. Yep. I tried to tell her. I tried to tell her in June. I tried to tell her like 2 months before they did it. I said, girl, you know they building the case on you. That's all they doing. And show a damn enough, y'all. Show a damn enough. Come August. Boop. It was gone. Boop, we was reacting to it. One of my subscribers, they said, honey, the show must go on. We don't need that video. We're going to continue the show. And we did. Period, point blank. So, my thing is, she bragging about putting people on YouTube. You talking about like how you done put up that old, dilapidated, dry skin looking 40 drinking oxygen tank pushing while she's still puffing on Cadillac ass Newports, bald headed scallywag, no hair in the back, favorite TT of yours, with her lying self. You talking about her that said that I contacted her and didn't know she was lying and literally commits to throw up gang signs, on your live. Oh, you talking about her? Yeah, you put her on YouTube too. But remember, she said she had a message for me. She was gonna cuss everybody out, else out. And then I came live. I said, "Now I'm waiting on it. I wish she would. Come on. I wish she would, because I'm waiting. I'm over here in the corner getting greased down, baby, virtually. Come on. So I can knock you out like Mike Tyson in the first round. I'm just saying, virtually, though. Oh, period. So, if y'all remember, right? I want y'all to think back. Now, what she is referring to in 3 minutes and 46 seconds when she said I had to put his fat ass on YouTube, she referring to that dentist, y'all. Y'all remember she said that she had the best insurance, okay, that there is. Y'all remember that she said that they lost her records, her dental records, and I had to come live. I said, ooh, why she always barking up my tree? Why she always barking up the tree that I love? Come on, girl. You know, honey, I've been little all my life, and the bigger you are, my mama taught us, the bigger you are, the harder you fall, baby. Boop! I'm just saying. So here she come, barking up my tree, talking about they lost her records. I say, girl, you telling a damn lie, because the EMR, baby, which stands for electronic medical record. That is when medical records, they are all by now, all are converted. Okay? Don't nobody do no paper records anymore. Everything is electronic, y'all. But she wanted everybody, she tried to tell people that man lost her dental records. Girl, I know you telling a lie. Because first of all, when you go to the damn dentist, you got, your records, they consist of, x-rays, that's in the computer, things like that. They didn't lose her damn records. She had the best damn insurance. What's that? What's the best insurance? So I came live, y'all, and I told her, I said, oh, you do? You got the best, girl? Well, shit. Turn your people on, because I'm sure finna tune in, so I can damn get rid of mine and get me some new, since you got the best there is and you ain't got no job, and I know for a fact that you just a content creator. Yeah, I need yours, because I want to be like you. How about that? Y'all, we never heard anything else about that. Tina said, I remember that. Yeah, we never heard anything else about it, y'all. Okay, so while she was saying that, y'all, I want y'all to literally, right at 3 minutes and 46 seconds, okay? I want y'all to check her voice. Just check her voice out. Check out, check to the temperatures. I want y'all to see how passionate and excited she gets just to talk about a bunch of bullshit. Y'all know sometimes I get excited, and I'll be the first to say that. I get excited because I'm passionate about, for one, I'm passionate about women empowerment. I'm passionate about the rights of a person, not just a woman in that field, but I am passionate about a human being, okay? Hence why I do the things that I do, okay? But I'm passionate about being bullied, okay? I'm not a pushover. No one is going to bully me. I stand up for what I believe in, especially if I know it's right. Now, if I don't know all the facts, if I cannot build an opinion that makes sense, I'm not going to say nothing. Okay, I'm not going to say shit. I'm going to sit there, sip my cold one, and I'm going to just listen. That ain't me. It's never been me. Boom. I don't just run my mouth, you know what I'm saying, for something that I really don't know about, for somebody else to take it and make me look stupid. No, that's not finna happen. Okay, so y'all, listen to this. She was laughing at all those homeless people, y'all. Another time, I'm trying to highlight, the times that she is excited, get to stick. Ooh, look, Rex made me do it. Ooh, he made me do it. Ooh, look at that. He ain't got it what to say. Look, he got all his clothes in the trash. And, she homeless. Just look at his clothes. Look at her hair. Look. That's her. That is the type of person that she is, right? But I want y'all to take notice to how she becomes so excited and passionate just to talk a bunch of negative bullshit. This bitch is not excited and passionate to talk about nothing that can potentially help somebody to feel better for the day. Okay? To get their mind off of something that might have just happened. Something that's creepy. Man, honey. What? Boy, I cannot. What? Y'all stick around. Make sure y'all subscribe, honey, because stories. Do I have some story times for y'all? And I'm talking about children. I'm talking about stuff that matters, honey. Things that happen you might see on TV and be like, what? They let that happen to that baby. Wow. Oh yeah. I'm just saying. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Smash that bell. Smash it anyway. I said I wasn't gonna be telling people to hit it, so they notifications and stuff, because people saying they're not getting notifications. But honey, hit it anyway. Okay, hit it anyway, because there is a God, and you just never know. So hit that bell, tap it, smash it, hit it hard, okay? I'm just saying so that you will be notified. You might get your notification, honey. Your notification might be like, honey, girl, Brezzy Live, friend, Brezzy Live, and boom, you can come on over. Now, this is what I want y'all to do. Okay? Now, when we finish this live and stuff, when you ain't doing nothing, you washing clothes or you cooking and stuff, honey, listen to one of my old videos. You ain't got nothing to do, right? Listen to old but recent, okay? If it's got the hype button on there somewhere, smash that. Click that hype. Give me some points. Yeah, give me some points. We're going to talk back. We're going to talk back to YouTube. Let them know that, yeah, I want Brazzy. Yeah, I want to be, I want Brazzy to be in the timeline more. I want to see more of this type of content. Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Do that for me, okay? Now, and then, after you get tired, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, after this live, okay? Visit the description box right here. Every live that we put up, everyone, it don't matter what video you click on, go to the description box. That in that description box, we got links to all my social media sites. And I'm gonna tell y'all do know you're not gonna get that over there. Taylor don't even have a description box. Period. Period. And she thinks she doing something. She thinks she doing something. Baby, when she talk about, y'all finna get to the bag. That website, I've been telling y'all do know that website is not coming. That website is not coming. I could tell you right fucking now why that's not gonna work. I could tell, because what's she gonna do? Once she get the website, what you gonna do then? It's not coming, y'all. So, baby, go back to the drawing board. Come up with another lie. Come up with the lie on why you're not. I changed my mind. Yeah, come up with that on why you're not getting the website. I'm telling you, before you even do it, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, y'all. So anyway, period. Okay. So this y'all, the description box. You got your my Spotify link, the petition link. You know, we got 2 petitions. We got one for people that's filing false strikes because they jealous of the person that they filing them on. Yeah, they want to get them up out of there. They don't want the truth to, they don't want people to hear the truth. They don't want to be exposed. Yeah. So they'll put in false strikes. They'll send fake ass cease and desist letters. Oh yeah, trying to, censor, trying to terminate, trying to get that person out. And that happened to me, y'all, in my case, okay? That happened to me, but YouTube, woo, 4 strikes. Over here on YouTube, you don't need but 3, and your channel coming down. I did. The bots, they generated me a termination date. My channel was scheduled to come down on July 26, 2025, y'all. But here I am. Shout out to YouTube, because I know that, yes, ma'am, there is a God. I am back, okay? And in that description box, y'all, during the time that I was under investigation, this whole debacle was under investigation. I was fighting them strikes and stuff. I did revamp the secondary channel, which is now collectively called The People's Choice. That's y'all's channel. So, boom, that link is also in the description box. Click that. Go over there, subscribe. You can tap the bell if you want to, and come on back out. Come on to the friend zone. Only thing we doing right now is getting them numbers up for when we get ready to drop commentary. Now, over there, the vibe is gonna be different, but I promise you, in all caps, on a stack of Bibles, 2-3 stacks of Bibles, you're gonna love it. You're not gonna regret the subscription. If you regret it, take it back. But I promise you, you will not take it back, okay? Y'all gonna love the vibe over there, because I got a lot of things in store, okay? Trust me. Just trust my word. So yeah. So the description box is holding that. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, the petitions, the backup channel. You got the membership link. We got the Cash App link. Go and check it out. Okay. We got all kind of stuff. Oh, and there's a playlist, y'all. Y'all do know that I have a podcast. It's called the Roundtable Podcast. Go and check that out. So it's a lot of things that Brazzy got going on. It's a whole lot of plans and goals that I got, okay? That I got. But this is my baby. This was literally born with 0 subscribers. Y'all, I have went through the fire with itches. I'm talking about itches trying to form alliances, telling lies, putting in false strikes, sending out false documents. Y'all, they done even went so far as to tell the people that I bought my subscribers, y'all. Said that I bought views, y'all. All that. And I promise y'all, on 6,700 infinite number stacks of Bibles, I've never. My channel was literally born with 0 subscribers. And yes, to this day, I'm hitting on 10,000. Shout out to YouTube for that, okay? Now, it'll be a big shout out if y'all get me on back in this algorithm and start recommending me to these people, okay? So, like I said, y'all, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I need y'all's help with that. Okay. I'm gonna do my due diligence, and I think I'm gonna come through, instead of coming through the front door, kicking that door in. or the back door, I'm gonna come through the window. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a mask, okay, and I'm gonna customize my mask and stuff, and I'm gonna come through the window. Like, I'm gonna get back in there. Y'all know I like to think outside the box, and I like to do what they not doing, obviously. Okay, so anyway, y'all, literally, y'all get ready for that. All right. The main thing is to get them numbers over there on the secondary channel, to get those numbers up. Okay. Let's get back into the commentary. Now, we was talking about how Tater Tot is always laughing at homeless people and picking at people's clothes and people's hair, but she don't there's a problem when people talk about how greedy and shit she is, and how she eat out people's damn kitchens, and how she eat dookie pies. I mean, just eat behind anybody's hands. Don't know if they got doo-doo up under their fingernails. Y'all know Bethany and Darius was talking about people literally having feces and stuff up under their fingernails. Oh yeah, they was talking about that. I just love them too. Like, for real, for real. We was talking, she don't talk about that. When she talk about people and their hair, she fails to mention, how her hair literally is screaming for dear life. Okay, and that might be another problem why she got the doggone, having them hot flashes. Honey, yeah, you need to loosen up. Loosen up. Like, get them damn heavy ass, damn old ass braids off your head. Okay, let your head breathe or something. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, but with how she talks about people, she fails to mention that she too was homeless. She too was sleeping in her car. She too used to pee on towels. She too was putting food in her pocketbook from the Chinese buffet, and the food would grow mold on it because the hotel room down in Florida was hot, but it did not have an air conditioner. Now, this was said by Nicole. Nicole was a tranny that she was friends with. They ran together. They literally ran the streets together. When they fell out, y'all, she was on her own. She was down there in Florida walking the streets, y'all, begging people for something to eat. Y'all remember that? Tater, you remember that? You remember that girl? You remember walking the streets telling people you ain't ate in 3 days? I got a taste for something. It's some oxtails. I wouldn't mind. You remember that? But see, and then people were sending her cash apps. But I'm here to tell y'all. She was not spending that money, because if you're homeless and you're hungry, you're not going, I got a taste for oxtails. Oxtails is an expensive meat. You're not going to ask for that. If you're homeless and hungry, you're really not going to be choosy about what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So if you're not going to say, I got a taste for oxtails. That gives me, knowing how this people is, knowing the times that we live in, being from, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, my age, y'all, I done seen a lot. Okay? I done seen a lot. There is no secret. Yes, ma'am. I done been on the side that approves and denies, that help people coming in for, and I done been on the side where I'm the one asking for help. Ain't no shame in my game. I don't look in the rearview mirror for shit. I'm not ashamed of nothing. Okay? I'm looking at rearview mirror, except for one of them boys back there. Okay, I'm looking then. But I'm just saying, okay, and I'm looking at that speedometer too. Okay, but when it comes to the oxtails and them cash apps that she was getting down in Florida while she was homeless, you know what I'm saying? That's just giving that maybe she was taking them cash apps to the dope boy. She was taking them cash apps and feeding her habit instead of feeding her stomach. Okay? Now, I've never said that, but today, talking about it, it makes a lot of sense when you put two and two together. Okay? So I'm just saying, y'all, during that time, she was in Florida and she had a black piece of material. My mother, she used to like to sew, and she used to call all them different cloths and stuff that she used to use material. She used to like call it material. So she had a piece of black material on her head, but she looked like a nun to me. That's why if y'all ever hear me reference the nun, like right now, it is a thumbnail that is up. I think that is titled "Here Comes the Nun," and y'all see a nun running on that thumbnail. Boy, honey, that got quite a few views. I think it's up in the thousands. But anyway, you can check that out. But yeah, Hey, Sharon guys. Say good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday, boo. So, y'all, mm, 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 mm. Y'all, at 4 minutes, she said I question everybody. Y'all, at 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Now, she said I question everybody. Y'all, that's repulsive in itself. You know why? That's repulsive. That's sickening to hear. You know why that would make you shake your head? Because you question everybody, but you didn't question Ken for what he did to that 10-year-old little girl. No, you didn't question him. You defended him. Yes, y'all. She defended that pedophile, that predator, for what he was convicted of in the court of law, sent to prison. And she went live and defended this man, said, and I quote, I could look past what he did to her because of how he treated me. Huh? Hold up. What? You could look past what he did to that little girl, and she was 10, because of how he treated you. Now, y'all, let's break that down for a minute. Let's break that down, honey. Let's break that down. Let me wet my mouth right quick. How in the hell can you, as a grown woman, at this time, I think let's just say 49, okay? Let's just say 48, somewhere like that. But anyway, she over 45. How can you, as a grown woman, overlook what a grown 200-pound man do to a 10-year-old little girl because of how he treated you? You mean to tell me you didn't have at least a little bit of sympathy? You didn't have at least a little bit of like, ew. You didn't think, you didn't side eye him? That was cool with you? That was just cool with you. I just don't understand that, y'all. I don't. That's why I'm able to talk about it. That's why I'm able to share my opinions with y'all, because that don't make no kind of sense to me. Do y'all know when people heard about that, y'all? Do y'all, the way I delivered my message out, the way I delivered my message and broke it down? See, I'm gonna tell you something. See, a lot of people, they did not talk about it. People did not talk about it. No one referenced it, the little girl. It was as if that crime did not happen, but it did. Sometimes things, they need to, and it's not that you blowing the whistle. It's not that you ratting on somebody. No, no, no. Because this is a big world. This is a vast world. And sometimes silence, okay, when people is quiet about something, that's because they don't want nobody else to know that this shit is really going down. I wasn't silent about that. I wasn't silent about it at all, because I wanted people to know is how can these motherfuckers over there really talk to her and talk about her, have her on their panels and act like she is something to be praised, like she done really did something, like, she is an officer of the courts who really is a stand-up law-abiding citizen. No, the fuck she's not. No, let's talk about what the hell has really transpired, not them lies. Let's talk about what really went down. And so I talked about it, period. And I really delivered the message about people being connected to little girls. Okay, if you don't have kids, you still connected to a little girl somewhere. I know maybe your cousin got a little girl. Maybe the little girl next door. You get that little girl candy all the time. She be out there playing. You connected to that little girl. Okay? And that little girl ain't even your child. That little girl might not even be your godchild. You just connected to her because you're neighbors. You done seen that little girl grow up from a baby. I'm just saying, you still connected. And it's the same thing for little boys. Okay? It's the same thing. Everybody is connected to children in some kind of way. You do not have to have kids to be connected to a child. That's why we have the old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Point blank, period. Because everybody, if people would go back to how things used to be, everybody is connected to children. So why in the fuck Why in the fucking, forgive me for my language, y'all. Y'all know sometimes I do. I get a little passionate, honey, and I be going. But why, y'all? Why in the hell would somebody not look at something for what it really is? I mean, what it really is. It had to be something to get convicted of it. It had to be something for Ken not to show up in court. He just accepted his sentence. I'm just saying, he accepted his sentence, right? That's because he knew. He knew what he had done to that little girl. He knew he was wrong. That's why he didn't come to court. He couldn't face that little girl. He couldn't face that little girl's daddy. Y'all know the show, what is it? That court show where the family be, sometimes them family be so passionate they fly across the dam and try to get the defendant. They try to get the man who might have, unalived their son or whatever, and they'll try to, fight him or whatever. It was that type of thing. That's why he didn't show up in court, because he was a coward. He didn't know if that little girl's daddy or uncles or whoever was gonna be there. He didn't know. So he just didn't even go. He just accepted whatever the judge handed down to him, and he went and laid down. And that's why I talk about it. And that's why I tell y'all, okay, but he's a pedophile though. Come on, that's the lowest of the low. Somebody get doggone burnt and somebody get locked up or whatever. You go up in there, oh, you already know what you got coming to you. You already know what you got coming to you. The crimes against children, crimes against doggone women, elderly, and animals. Oh, nah, you don't go up in the joint with that. Nah, you not finna come up in the joint thinking you the man, and thinking you finna get all this respect and stuff. Nah, they're not feeling that. Oh, I left one out. Snitching, okay? Snitching, yeah. Period, point blank. So, you gone. Boy, they trying like hell, y'all. They trying real quick. Sit there and type out. They type, type the message for so long and boop. Okay. It don't even get through. But the thing, the thing of it. No, I'm gonna talk about this because you listening. How about that? I'm gonna talk about this. The thing, the fact of the matter is that man did it. And if anybody, I don't care who you are, if you type a message trying to say something negative to me, negative to them, or you mad or whatever the case may be, everybody, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to speak for everybody when I say this. You're mad because you are just like the pedo. You are just like the pedo lover. And the reason I say this is because it's a time and a place for everything. Right now might not even be the time. Right now is not the time to go against what Brazzy is talking about. Brazzy is talking about kids of this world. Brazzy is talking about innocent babies of this world. People being connected to these children. People need to go back to how we was raising these kids as it takes a village to raise a child. If everybody do your mama know you out there? Get all back in the house and your homework better be done. If people would be like that with these kids, we wouldn't have the problems that we have out of these kids growing up. They would, have more respect. They would have more morals about themselves. All of that, right? So to get mad, to come and make some derogatory comment, goofy ass comment, that just really screams volumes about you. You're really not saying anything. That says volumes about you. Point blank, period. Okay? And then on top of that, y'all, the person they typing behind a damn name YouTube done generated, or they might be talking behind a picture they done got, you know what I'm saying, offline. No, they won't show who the fuck they really are. I wouldn't even care, because I promise you, in all caps, on a stack of Bibles, I would stand up to you in your face and say exactly what I'm saying right now. But the question is, will you? But the question is, will you? Period. Anyway, y'all, let me go ahead. Like I was saying, okay? Like I was saying. Now, she didn't question Ken. She didn't question him. She looked past what he did to that baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not understanding that. And during that time, y'all, people was livid. People was out here. They was mad as hell, y'all. I promise y'all, when I came through and I dropped that message, I dropped that point of view, I'm telling y'all, what? Hence the 5,000 subscribers. I'm telling y'all, that time right there, that time, different stuff that was going on, the El Gato Negro wine, yes, the what was her name? That girl, whatever her name was. Yeah, I exposed that. No, and telling Bucky So was working roots and using her period blood and just all kind of stuff, and then like y'all, oh, I did the damn thing. Okay, I did. I earned them 5,000 subscribers. You hear me? I earned almost 10,000. I earned each and every last one. Period, points blank. Sharon said, I remember that. Right. I earned it. But, Sharon, they were saying that they done literally tried to put out here that I bought my viewers, that I bought my subscriptions, girl, and I did all this and that. And I didn't even did a whole live, y'all. I promise y'all. How you buy them? Where you gonna buy them from? What? Buy them? Y'all, I told everybody that when I wasn't monetized, I didn't even know. I didn't even know the ins and outs of YouTube. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing and what I couldn't do, right? So I'm putting up clips of Bethany. One of the clips that I put up of Bethany, it got one of the clips that I put up of Bethany got 1 million views. Period. It got 1 million views. 1 million views. Y'all think that didn't help me? I mean, what? I think I put up a clip of Casey and JoJo one time. And I screenshotted these. I've showed them. I had the natural chat. I had her going at me. She was coming. Yeah, she was coming. And so like boom. I mean, you saying all of this. You popping all that shit. You saying all of this, but yet still you saying that you better, but you can't show that you better. I can literally show what I'm saying. I can prove what I'm saying. Okay? So let me see you. What, let me see you. And I mean, she never could. Like, period. And that's why I told y'all yesterday. I was like, what? Y'all thought what? YouTube was going to juggle me? Nah. I used the example of Chef's Kitchen. Chopped. I used Chopped as an example. She got chopped. I won. Okay? Only it wasn't no doggone $10,000. I wish it was. I'm just saying, okay? But, yeah, y'all, people, they was living out here. They was mad because I think when I did back then, I had used Matthew Donahue. I used Matthew Donahue and the movie A Time to Kill. Yes, I did. What? Y'all, I laid it out. You hear me? I laid it out. When I first talked about what Kenneth Stone did to that little girl, what? When I laid it, Sharon, thank you so much. Sharon said, girl, you the quote, okay? And I know. Appreciate it, Sharon. But y'all, when I talked about what Kenneth Stone did to that little girl, when I tell y'all, I literally used the movie A Time to Kill. And I used the part where Matthew Donahue, is that how you say his name? Donahue, him, and Sandra Bullock. I used the part where he was the lawyer and he told the jury to close their eyes and imagine their little girl. I used that. Y'all, people, when I got through, they felt me. What? Who? So everything we talked about, y'all, every time I came through, I showed up. Every time I showed up, I showed out. You hear me? Yes, ma'am, I did. Okay, I'm just saying. It wasn't no talking junk. It wasn't no screaming. I wasn't basing it on just, roasting somebody. No. No, we ain't gonna do that. And so that's what I did. And, that's what grew my channel. That's what I was just being me. You know what I'm saying? I was just being me. But I've always included the fact that I have grandchildren of my own. And the reason why I can sit and talk about what he did to that little girl is because just like I'm a grandparent, some of you are grandparents too. Just like I'm connected to children, some of you are connected to children too. That's why I could talk about it and win. Because out of her own mouth, she said, I looked past it because of how he treated me. I mean, dang, that right there, it writes the whole book for you. Not only did you look past it, you blackmailed him for years. You drove that car, honey, with his name on it for years because in his mind, he was scared to get exposed and outed. But what he didn't know was that, baby, your business is already, your conviction is already public record. Everybody already know. So there's nothing that she can do to you. Hence, that's why last year when she stayed with TT, I put that out there. I made a whole video. I said, Ken, y'all know I even talked to what's her name, Yolanda on the phone. She said, girl, he was sitting right here. Ken was right there in the front seat, y'all. He was right there. Me and Yolanda talked on the phone like, I know. I still got a number. Y'all, child, that's why I'm telling y'all. That is why I'm telling y'all, make sure that you are subscribed, okay? Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure, I'm telling y'all, because the things that I got planned, okay? The things that I got planned, the things that I've been doing behind the scenes. Y'all, ooh, y'all gonna be like, what? Y'all, what? Sharon, you saying I'm the what now? Oh, okay. Cause honey, I might don't be the goat then. Honey, I might be the lion king. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, no, I want to be Nyla. I want to be Nyla mama. Yeah, I want to be, cause she was the, wasn't she the princess? I want to be not, was she the what, king? No, she was the queen. And Nyla was the, princess. But I want to be Nyla mama, yeah. But, so y'all make sure that y'all subscribe and stuff, okay? Just trust, I ain't gonna go all back into that. Y'all just make sure y'all do what y'all got to do, okay? Do what y'all got to do over here and over there. It ain't gonna take you long. And come on back, go and do what you're doing. It'll take you, but what, every bit of a minute, okay, to do everything I'm telling you. I'm just saying. Now, you know, if you get caught up and you want to do some other stuff and all like that, honey, child, I appreciate any support that y'all can give me, okay? And I'm just noticing, you know, when I say I make a move, girl, I make a move. Honey, I see them cartoon characters. I see it all. Okay? I see it all, baby. I'm just saying. I see it all. When Brazzy talk, Brazzy make a move, honey. Now you better clean up your channel. Okay, so at YouTube, y'all got some positions open. Y'all might want to put me up in the audit department. I'm just saying. Okay? But anyway, y'all check this, right? So I was telling y'all how me and Yolanda was on the phone, and Yolanda was like, girl, he heard you. He was right here in the front seat. Do y'all know that after I went live that day, and I was like, Ken, baby, everybody can see that. All they got to do is all they have to do is put your name in and um run that through the database, and everything about you gonna come up, boo. Everything is gonna come up. And it's not ah! They mad. Big mad. They big mad. Okay? They is big mad. But anyway, y'all. So when I told Ken that it was last year and she was at Uncle Ray's, and Uncle, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I told Ken that, yeah, she was at Uncle Ray. And then the next thing, she was mad one day, and she was like, yeah, he won't let me hold his car. But you know that was because of me. It was because, I think the day prior to that, the day before, or the day before, might have been 2 days before that, but it was the day that I let everybody know that, yes, I had talked to Yolanda on the phone, and I did report to y'all what our conversation was about. And I told Ken, like, next time she tell you that, you tell her, how the fuck you know, unless you was there with me. Period, point blank. And sure enough, y'all, I promise y'all, on a stack of Bibles, after I said that, y'all know she ain't never, ever, ever did a live where she was going in on Ken, okay, and made like, I mean, she just didn't, about the car. He won't let me hold his car. He don't got to. You're not his wife. He got a woman. Okay? He got a woman. Your blackmailing days is over. Your blackmailing days is over. Now he knows. He knows what you was doing to him, baby. He know now. Okay? Leave that man alone. Okay? Leave him alone. Period. Leave him alone. Find you another victim. And that's what y'all see her do. She looking for victims and victims. Everybody that she meets in some kind of way, it's like, what she gonna get out of it? Huh? Huh? I'm just saying, what she gonna get out of it? If she don't really get her way, what she do? Huh? Something you be done confided in her and told her? Or, she'll make something up, try to hold it over your head, just like she did with Rex. When Rex really didn't want her the first time, what she do, y'all? When Rex really didn't want her, what she do? Made like he had doggone gave her something. I don't know what's wrong with me, but y'all, I'm going to go to the doctor. And she did. So vindictive that she damn used money, y'all. Caught an Uber to the fucking clinic and sat outside and did a live. And I couldn't wait till I came. Because I came live. I said, dog, you vindictive as hell. You real vindictive. You mean what? You is vindictive as shit. And I went in on her. And honey, and I said if anything, he need to be concerned about you burning him. Cause you the one who motherfucking was letting him run up in you raw. Not okay? Of course. He pull up right beside me with that loud ass damn music. Early in the morning like that. Ah, But anyway, y'all. I said, hold up, y'all. I think I was like, he kind of favorite Finesse too. He listened to 100. Somebody done told him he looked like Finesse, and he gone crazy. That's probably all he ride around and listen to. But yes, people they was mad. They was livid, y'all. Okay, they was they was commenting. They was reacting. They was calling her names. Man, y'all, it was something. Okay, it was just like these companies. It was kind of like how they do to the athletes when you have like just say a football player and they commit a crime or something. They do stuff. And it might be they get like a charge. You know what I'm saying? Is that yeah? They get like a hold up, here he come. I'm so glad he ain't even get. I'm so glad that he is gone. Ooh, woo! I'm glad he went. That was quick. But yeah, it's kind of like what the athletes when they get in trouble and stuff. Okay, what do them companies do? They cancel their endorsements. They'll cancel their shows. If they got contracts and stuff. In some cases they blackmail. You know, that means, blackmail, blackballed, okay? Blackballed. That means that, boom, nobody is they willing to work with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to affiliate themselves with them. Nobody don't want to be around, a person who like, okay, y'all remember Ray Caruth? Okay, remember what he did? Y'all know, who else? Because I'm not no sports person. I don't watch sports and stuff, but y'all know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get at, right? Okay, but don't nobody want to affiliate their brand, okay, their company with the person that is tied to something like that. Nobody don't want to do that. Okay, that's the reason why Bethany, she literally don't acknowledge her. Okay, that's the reason why YouTube done took 2 channels from her. Okay, literally, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? And she talking about the clinic receptionist. The clinic receptionists, they be sitting up and they be drinking and talking about and cussing. And she may like going off. Girl, that's because, and they probably do. I'm not doubting that. And that's probably because it's a clinic that's in the hood. Okay, it's a clinic that's in the damn hood. It's a clinic that'll hire anybody. It's a clinic that ain't got no good reputation. Okay, I mean, we got those out there too. Let's just be real. Okay, I mean, boom. It's levels to this. It's levels to everything in life. Okay, hood, low class clinics. That's probably what what she talking about. Period. Point blank. Okay. Yeah, they eating. Yeah, they be acting out ghetto, and you blend right on in with them. Cause you look at you. You act ghetto. You look ghetto. You won't fix your mouth. You won't wipe your nose after your dog gonna get through doing what you're doing. I mean, good God, you get up. Only thing that you worried about is how ooh, these pants, but peel up out of them. They just as pissy as I don't know what. Peel up out of them. Girl, you got whole protein in your urine. I done smelt urine with protein in it. I know how that shit smell. If y'all don't know how that shit smell, it stank. Okay? Point blank period. It stank. Period. Boop. Not over here you won't. Not over here you won't. They is so mad. So anyway, y'all. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so um let me see. Where did I leave off? I think I left off and I was talking about the clinic. And how she's saying that, the women, be talking on the phone and eating and getting fat and this and that. And yep, that's where I left off. And I was saying, okay, yeah, you're right. Cause I mean, I done visited clinics and they don't be acting like that. But if you say that that's what you saw, then baby, I promise you going to a hood clinic, a clinic with low class, a clinic that probably ain't even accredited. You going to a damn clinic. They probably ain't even got licenses up in there. You like you did the BBL. We don't know for sure that you went to no damn doll surgeon. Hell, fucking no. You probably went down there and got some damn butt shots or something. I'm just saying, okay. But anyway, y'all. Okay, but being serious for real, okay. Like she all that. That's the point that I'm trying to make. If you say that you this, that, and the third, then what the hell do you got to deceive people with a picture that's 30 years old? What you still putting up that picture where you was on the bed with the blonde hair for? What is Tater still putting that picture up? That picture belongs to the variety channel. That has already been used on the thumbnail. That's already been used. And plus, that's old. That's very old. That's like 30 years old. At least 20. You don't look like that no more. Girl, now you limp. You can't even damn look sexy like that. You can't even get on the bed and do that. Okay? I'm just saying. So it's a wrap. Okay? She got the jade and the Mortal Kombat, y'all, mentality. The katana. You know how those gaming characters, you know how they never die. Every time you cut your thing on, you can play with a character. She act like she Jade or Katana. Period. She act like she's a character. She does not act like she is a real woman. Okay? Period. So I say all of that because as good as you look, as good as Tater Tot says that she looks, she turns heads. She got all these men. Homegirl can't even cop a date, y'all. She can't even go out nowhere and meet a regular, schmegular good guy. She out here picking up weirdos. She out here picking up somebody granddaddy. Man, she done went back. She done reverted back, y'all. She done reverted back because she can't go forward. So she got to go back to what she been doing before Brett even came out here. Because see, in her head, if she go back to doing the Johns, it's going to do two things. Okay? That's another stream of income. All of that, I get to the bag, I'm finna get to the bag, watch this website, this and that. Girl, she thinking that he's sitting up and talking about how much money he got, right? He leaving out the fact that it's his and Margaret's. He's leaving out the fact that he probably got a prenup somewhere. He leaving out the fact that he's married. Okay, he's leaving out the fact that what Margaret owned half of that. He's leaving that out. So really and truly, he got to make himself sound good. Okay, because he is picking up old hoe. He, you know what I'm saying. He got to make himself sound good, like he got all this, that, and the third going for him, and don't. And then, because I mean, look at it, y'all. Him and her. Come on now. Come on. What's going on? I mean, what is this? People in their music, y'all. Hold on. So I'm thinking, like, if we looking at her versus him, I mean, and the rest of them, it just don't, it would make somebody see that picture, it'll make them say everything that I'm saying. It will make them say that that's either your client, your John, or maybe you an escort. It'll make them say something like that, y'all. Okay, so this is what my thing is. She said it again, y'all, at 5:02. She reiterated the fact that, you say, I put them bitches on YouTube. And I reiterated the fact. Okay, cool. So why you ain't never put Carl on YouTube? What was you scared of? What was you ashamed of? You was ashamed people was going to start asking and saying the things that they asking and saying? Okay? Period. I'm just saying. So, y'all, at 6 minutes, okay, after she rambles on and on, she gon' say she took urine back. Y'all check it out, y'all. Check it out. It's supposed to get good, right? She gonna say that she took urine back. And the test results was this: protein in urine. Bitch, I knew that. See, this is what she trying to do. She trying to make y'all think that the lady called back, okay, and okay, the lady might have said she got protein in urine, because normally they don't give results over the phone like that. They don't give results. They'll tell you that you need to come back in, this, that, and the third. Okay, but why I say she omitting information is why you just didn't say that. You got to go the fuck back in for another appointment. Y'all listen to this. Here go the breakdown right here. Y'all listen to this real good. This is the breakdown. Number one, she had the initial test done. That initial test was a dipstick test. Okay? That's the quick screening, y'all. Okay? That was a dipstick. Now, she might have got that initial test from a routine, like urinalysis test. Maybe when she went to urgent care or to the ER, didn't she just go to the hospital? Or when she had a physical or something? Right. Number two, after they find out, right? From like when she went to the ER, okay, or to the doctor or something, the next step is the doctor, they might request a confirmatory test. Okay? That's the test that shows whether what's going on. Okay? Y'all, didn't she say she rescheduled that test? That was the first appointment. She rescheduled that, y'all. She rescheduled that testing. Remember I told you, girl, that was dumb. Okay? And you calling that lady dumb. That was dumb to reschedule that. Right? So, check this. She said she dropped urine off yesterday. Right? Yesterday, y'all, was Thursday. Now listen to me. Yesterday was Thursday. When I made these notes, when I made the notes, okay, it was Thursday. I mean Friday. I'm sorry. It was yesterday. Okay? Yesterday was Thursday. Boom. In these notes. Now just go back to yesterday. I'm making the notes. Yesterday was Thursday. The second test, y'all, is always more specific. I want y'all to know that. The second test is always more specific than the first test. Step number 3. The nurse called him. This her words. Yeah, it's protein in your urine. That means that now we need a second test. Okay? Period. We need a second test. That second test is going to show how much protein is in the urine. That's where we at right here. That's where we stuck at. That's what the omission. That's what she's not saying. You not saying what's really what the all you saying is that the people. Yeah, she said it's urine. I already knew that. Okay, bitch, they knew you knew that. But and she reiterated it again. So why when you talk, what's making me think that it's something more serious than what it is because of your actions and how you acting. You acting like you got something to hide. So why you just didn't say so? Yeah, y'all. She gonna say, it's urine in my protein. I already knew it's urine. It's protein in my urine. That's why I just dropped it off. And this and that. Okay, you could have said that, but right after that, you could have said, and we made another appointment. You know what I'm saying? For me to go to the doctor because I got to have another test to see how much. Bitch, you are literally acting like you're scared to say that it's a lot of protein in your urine. Period. Did them people order any blood work? Huh? Did you get any kidney labs? Did they mention dehydration? A possible infection? We already know they didn't talk about how much protein was in your urine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Even though something telling me they did, she just not saying it. See? See, we already knew. We already knew that there was protein. Okay? Y'all know I told y'all yesterday that it's called, the medical term for that is proteinuria. Okay? We already know that happens when the kidneys filtering system, it lets protein leak into the urine instead of keeping it in the blood. We already know that. All of us, right? And that alone, that can be a sign of some other medical issue. Okay, that medical issue can be dehydration. It could be a sign of a UTI, which is a urinary tract infection. It can be a sign of kidney infection. Okay, and these words getting bigger by the damn day. I can't pronounce pyelonephritis. Okay, that's a kidney pyelonephritis. That's a kidney infection. I'm trying to say it fast. Pyelonephritis. That's the kidney infection. A kidney inflammation, glomerular, wait a minute, glomerulonephritis. Bump that, okay? But clues to these can be burning, the frequency of going to the bathroom. It could be pain. It could be fever. Those are clues that you might want to look for when you're trying to, not diagnose, but maybe some little things to look for before you go to the doctor or while you waiting to go to the doctor or whatever the case may be, right? So I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying it's just looking like it's karma because there is some chronic health conditions. Y'all see how the word chronic health conditions is up there? Yeah. Chronic. Now, I done said chronic 3 times. Well, 4 now. Excuse me. I done said it 4 times. Chronic. She mocked her mama's chronic body pain. Chronic. Chronic. That means it's bad. So if mama has chronic body pain, that means her body hurts. She's taking a lot of medications to manage that pain, right? But when I say, do you see how karma does? Karma done came back because she could possibly be on looking for or have persistent chronic health conditions. Like, let's just say, like high blood pressure. That's a chronic health condition. Yeah. Okay. It could turn chronic. You think it's okay now, but you think it can't turn chronic? It can. Okay. We done talked about that. Y'all, diabetes. These are things that make what's going on with her chronic. We all know that she has high blood pressure already. We all know that she has diabetes already. Well, she won't say she got diabetes, but she was doggone prescribed 500 milligrams of metformin. So that's saying something. And if you do got diabetes, baby, that's very, very common to become chronic. Okay? A chronic health condition that could lead to having protein in your urine. Okay? Now, chronic kidney disease, that can also be a health condition that can lead to a reason why there is protein in your urine. Okay? Autoimmune diseases, y'all, like lupus, for instance. Okay? Heart disease. Those also. Now these last three, we know for a fact that the high blood pressure and diabetes, okay? These last three, I don't know if that she has those, but I do know that she is taking blood pressure pills, and I do know that she has been diagnosed, prescribed 500 milligrams of metformin. So, y'all, friends, kings, queens, the bottom line is this. Y'all are missing some key facts. Y'all missing key facts. Information. Tater Tot done omitted some information about the amount of protein. That is very serious to know. She knows. She just ain't telling y'all. Okay? Another key fact she not speaking about is blood work. Them people took blood, y'all. I promise y'all. Them people took some blood work. It don't take long. They took some blood. She's just not telling y'all. She's not talking about the results of that. A follow-up plan. They done already talked to her and made a follow-up plan with her. No, ma'am, she didn't just go in there, drop the damn pee off and leave. Girl, get the fuck up out of here. And girl, she's just such a big liar. She lies about everything. She lies about everything, okay? But one thing, y'all, I want y'all to know. One thing for certain, okay, is that Tater Tot, she really do, in all caps, she needs to just focus on living a healthy, relaxed life. Okay, she already 54. She already 54 years old. Girl, you finna be 60. And our lifespan is not that long at the age of 60. Like, my God, period. So I just feel that she needs to stop lying so much. She needs to stop being so damn delusional. She needs to prioritize, okay? It's not a good look with everything that she is doing. It's not. We all know about Tater's past. We all know about Tater. We all know about Tater's character. We all know about the clan. We all know about her backstory. Okay, we all know about her attachment to be loved and how she has an attachment. We all know about the story about the mamas. We know about daddy be loved. Man, everybody knows, right? But okay, once we start breaking down about the lens that she might be looking through, that's when the sugar honey iced tea hits the fan. Because once those things are evaluated by her, if she looks at those things and literally focuses on those things, then the people of YouTube, the consumers, the viewers, the supporters, then they'll take her serious. They'll take her serious. Or take her more serious. No, they'll just take her serious. Because ain't nobody taking her serious. Ain't nobody taking her serious, girl. Nobody. Ain't nobody taking her serious at all. The men ain't taking her serious. Rax, she thought she could make him jealous with and I think that old boy, honey, no Rax. Okay, they probably know each other. If they ain't really interpersonal friends, they probably, because y'all know the song, it ain't no front if my homie can't have none. I'm just saying, this stuff it's true, okay? I mean, look around you. It's the world that we living in. So, all in all, my thing is like, from saying what I just said, I just think that Taylor Dude needs to take a look at herself. Just take a step back, baby. Just take a step back. And it just goes back to saying, how she wants to go down. Do you want to be remembered for this, or do you want to be remembered for that? Okay, point blank, period. If you guys really want to hear some of the things that we done broke down, take my advice. Go to the channel, look at some old videos that maybe you have not, some recent videos that maybe you have not. Hype them up, do all that good stuff. Visit the description box, do all that good stuff. Leave the channel, click the link to the backup channel. Just subscribe to that one and come on back. Do all that good stuff, okay? Let's just help each other, all right? This is boom. This is the end of this live, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna hit y'all later, okay? But I want to say, y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. Y'all have fun. If you ain't got to work this weekend, and you just need some rest, get that rest, okay? Do what you need to do for you, okay? Do what you need to do for you. But at the end of the day, y'all be safe, okay? Y'all be safe, and just know that I love y'all. God loves y'all, and love each other. Love yourself on purpose. This your girl Kim, a.k.a. The Brazilian Beauty, and I'm out.